That's right, kids. You're listening to Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. I'm one of two hosts, and sitting across the table from me now and forevermore, the one, the only, AJ Davis.
And sitting across from me is the green eggs to my ham, Corey fucking Schubert. You know, coincidentally, your balls are called green eggs and my dick is called ham. Together, we have a children's book.
Our junk combined, no children's book.
No.
It's, anyways, Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry is a live call-in show. So if you'd like to call in and participate, we urge you to do so. The number to call in is 920-CORRUPT or
920-267-7878. If you'd like to get a hold of us on the Facebooks, you can do so at facebook.com/corruptwizardry. You won't, but you should.
Yeah.
That'd be great. It'd feel good.
Anyways, so this is episode 20.
Yeah.
Here we are, man.
Yeah.
2-0.
Let's get it out of the way. We won't be here next week.
Nope.
I have a lot of family coming in. The kid is turning 3.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Mind-blowing.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. I remember babysitting her when she was just
not doing anything.
Just a baby.
Yeah. She would run circles around you right now, man. She's
crying and pooping. That's it.
She pretty much does the same thing.
Yeah.
But she enunciates better. she has a whole lot more words.
Yeah. Manipulates daddy to get whatever she wants.
No. I'm actually the strong arm here.
That's right. Strong arm of the law.
Yeah. I'm the pit boss of the house.
I like that.
It's been a long ass week for some reason. I don't know why,
crazy.
Man.
I think a lot of stuff going on in the news. We had busy weekends.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, just between the kid and work and like today, maybe today made this week feel so long for me because I was like, this fucking kid is gonna be asleep by the time the podcast is getting set up.
Right.
So I ran her ragged today. I took her to the pool. Immediately from the pool, took her out to eat. Took her to the playground. Brought her back, and that's when she was like at her breaking point, like just
ready to crash,
throwing shit in our faces, like out of control. And then finally we put on fucking Alice in Wonderland. I wanted to talk about this.
Okay.
So I have seen up to recently, I had seen basically Disney films from, we'll say, 89 forward. Okay. Starting with The Little Mermaid was 89, I guess.
Right.
Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, the whole gamut. I watched that fucking Princess and the Frog when Maddie was born. It was on the TV.
Right. On the TV.
Well, the TV we had.
It was on the picture box.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. But there is a phenomena of the first Disney movies that I've realized every one of their princesses previous, right? We'll say Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Okay. She doesn't qualify as a princess, but she's up there, you know.
Just like Belle.
Cinderella, she was a princess because it was Prince Adam. Well, that not a lot of people know that that's his name. Beast, his name is Prince Adam.
Right.
He's a prince. Okay. Which we've already gone into all my quarrels.
So she's a princess through marriage.
By the way, side note real quick. We found, for some reason, we didn't know we had it, but the deluxe edition of Beauty and the Beast DVD, we had torrented Beauty and the Beast.
Right.
In the extended version, there's a whole other song that adds way more depth to the storyline, to the characters, to all of the characters that are the objects. Yeah. It's a whole fucking song that added this amazing depth.
No,
it's not that. It's about them becoming real people again.
Oh, really?
And they're all so happy about it. Like Lumiere, the fucking candlestick. He's like, I will have a woman on my arm.
You know, we've done it now 3 episodes in a row.
Now,
Candlestick Man.
Gone skiing is what I like to call that. But all of the princesses, the way they speak, it's almost like every Disney princess from back in the day, from like 1950 or whatever, was on Valium.
Okay.
They all
sound drugged out.
All of them talk like this.
Very Marilyn Monroe.
Not even. Like, she was sexy with the way she spoke. They all just seem like they need a nap.
Or like whimsical in nature, maybe.
Yes. I mean,
I noticed a lot of them like
if you can
speak. Does that make sense? The way they pronunciate.
I got nothing on my headphones.
Well,
right
I mean, we're recording, so it's
Okay.
it's just our headphones. Keep talking.
But no, it drives me crazy because it makes me think that there's underlying tones of none of this happening to any of them. I mean, in Alice, none of that happens to her.
Right.
Apparently, she's still sleeping under the tree. Right?
It's an hallucination.
But the whole time she's like this. The worst is Cinderella. She just it makes me think that none of those birds are talking to her. The mice aren't there. Like Gus Gus and all that shit.
That's like it's like a Fight Club scenario.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Cinderella. She's just she's fucking got her eyes
Tyler
closed
Durden.
and she's like sewing together some dress and it's like half a burlap potato sack.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like a curtain
What
and,
really-
and
what-
like half a shoe.
Like what really happened was that she got denied at the gates of the castle. Never met the prince.
Right.
She woke up in a barrel next to a hobo.
Cinda hobo.
I just noticed, by the way, this is the exact same fucking shirt I wore last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I want to know what you think about this.
Okay.
So this week, I was driving to work. Okay. And had one of those Lance Armstrong wannabe guys, right?
Okay.
On the road ahead of me.
The Peloton.
Whatever. I don't know. I've never heard that word before in my
That
life.
group of bike riders.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he was by himself, right? And he's
Mm-hmm.
on his fucking super fast skinny thing bike, right?
Yeah.
And he's got his
Skinny bike.
he's got his helmet that is basically this.
Right.
Like
It's
he looks like an
aerodynamic.
alien.
Right.
And that just made me look like white Samuel L. Jackson. But
Fuck you, motherfucker.
yeah, so he was going, and I'm following him because there's somebody next to me, so I have to go slow behind him, right? Because
Right.
they're allowed to use the road for some reason,
Right.
because that's what they do in France, I guess.
Well, they're a vehicle. They're considered a vehicle. I gotcha. Continue.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So here's what I thought was weird. Now, as I was behind him, he's wearing all spandex, right? And he's got his fucking weird Oakleys on because they all wear the same exact shit,
Right.
right? It's like a uniform.
It is a
It's
uniform.
like that fucking helmet, the glasses, the Oakleys of some sort, right? And then whatever, they're spandex. And as I was driving, there was another one coming the other way
Right.
on the road. And I was like, oh, they're going to have to say hi, right? Like, that's what I would think. And they didn't even fucking acknowledge each other.
No, I think it's just motorcycle riders that acknowledge each other. when they're riding.
Volkswagen drivers do it.
Yeah.
If I was going down the street on a fucking pogo stick,
Right.
and I was wearing one of those fucking hats that has a propeller on the top, right? And maybe the glasses, those joke glasses where the eyeballs have springs on them, and coming the other opposite direction,
Basically,
another guy.
everything in the magic shop from Pee Wee Herman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Basically, if I'm on a pogo stick going this way and another guy wearing that same shit, I'm gonna nod at him
Or give him the thumbs
hey,
up.
sir.
Yeah,
Yeah, something.
yeah.
You know what's fucked up actually though? If I nod at him, he might not notice because I'm on a pogo stick. So I might nod
It just looks like you're nodding all
yeah,
the time.
Yeah, exactly. So he might not.
You'd have to do something like both feet off the pogo stick in air or something like that.
Well, then I mean, come on. I'm not an extreme pogo sticker.
I mean,
Stickist.
I like to imagine if you were pogo sticking that you would be a extreme pogo stickist,
I want to.
as you cleverly coined it.
I want a pogo stick now. I really.
Have you seen this pogo sticks? Those guys can do like backflips on and shit.
It has to be an extreme pogo stick, right?
yeah,
like a
it's-
super spring in it.
I guess it's like no, it's a series of bungee cords inside like a PVC pipe, and the handle goes down, and it's like super strong bungee cords, and these guys can like do fucking double backflips and shit on them.
Too much.
It is.
I'm scared. That would scare me. I'd be like, I'm gonna break my neck. No, I won't do it.
Yeah, I think it like bounces like 10 feet off the ground.
I tried to go roller skating like 5 years back.
Right. Why?
And I.
Where at?
Okay, so
Summer Skateway?
no, in Jersey there was a skating rink.
There was a street, and this
No,
guy
no,
who would
no.
rent skates
There
out of
was
the
a
back of his
skating
truck.
rink where they would shut down the skating rink on certain nights,
Do
and they would
hardcore
have
shows.
yes,
Yeah, that's a famous place.
and yeah, it's the Franklinville Skate.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
like,
dude.
yeah.
That was right down the street from where I lived, Corey.
I know about that place, and I don't know anything about New Jersey, but I know about that. Yeah.
It's South Jersey too.
Yeah.
So you can go and take skates and fucking skate if you want.
Right.
And
Can you skate during the show?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. I mean, there's never enough. I mean, to fill it like to capacity.
People talk about that all
For
the
a
time
show?
now in the hardcore world. Like they talk, that's in songs and shit. Yeah.
Dude, I hated, I loved and hated that fucking place because there was a crew there,
Yeah.
and they were a bunch of fucking assholes, and
Of
they would like
course.
steal your beer if they caught you drinking beer, even if you were of age, and they would steal your beer, and then tell you to go fuck yourself, and then you'd see them drinking your beer because they ran those shows.
Right.
So anyway, tried to roller skate. Now keep in mind,
That's a mistake number one. You do realize that.
Well,
at
from-
our age, roller skating. I mean, come on.
but from 5th grade to like 10th grade, I went roller skating, and I was fucking good.
I know. You were like those black people in Atlanta.
Yeah, I was
Skate
I was
backwards
roll
crazy.
bouncing.
Yeah.
They were like, "Go Nick Cannon," and that the movie hadn't even come out yet. Movie hadn't come out yet.
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
What up, T.I.?
Yeah.
Holla at your boy.
So I tried, and I mean, it also probably had to do with the fact that I wasn't sober,
Right.
but I stepped on the skates and I rolled my fucking ankle.
Immediately.
Like almost immediately.
That
Like
sucks,
I
dude.
thought I was gonna be like, I put them on. I was like, watch this, and I'm like lacing them, like God, get this fucking tight. I'm gonna be awesome. And I stepped up and I was like, woo, like every fucking like cartoon movie of somebody on like ice skates.
What it really boils down to is the fear factor. I noticed when I went skating, probably about 6 months ago, it was the first time I got back on the ice since the motorcycle accident, right? Laced up the skates, got on the ice, and like the first 10 strides, I was exactly like you said, like wobbly guy. You know, I was like, whoa, like
Yeah.
totally felt foreign to me. And I realized I was just afraid to fall. And that's all it was. I was afraid of like falling down. And then once I was like, fuck it, and just skated, it was like it came right back. Like there was no, I was skating just as good as I had ever skated before.
I was never. I mean, I was a good roller skater. I could kind of go backwards.
Right.
I could hold my own. But yeah,
It's much easier to go backwards on ice skates than on roller skates. Just because of the point of pivot on the bottom of an ice skate. You only skate with hockey skates anyways. Figure skates is completely different because the figure skate is flat on the bottom. So you skate on about 80%
Is
of the
it
blade.
like a ski?
Yeah, it's flat. Figure skates are. Hockey skates are bowed.
Oh.
And only an inch of the blade touches the ice at any given time because it rocks.
Wait a second. This figure skating thing is ruining my life right now.
Why is
So
that?
they're not as talented as I would have thought.
It's actually harder to skate in figure skates than it is on ice skates.
They have such more landing pad.
But because there's such more blade touching the ice, it affects the way you're skating. When you're on a hockey skate and it's only an inch on the to turn, it's a lot less surface. It's easier. That's why like switching to go backwards is easier. With rollers, I mean, think about roller skates. It's 4 surfaces and it's spread out.
Okay.
So it's more difficult to maneuver that to get going backwards. Even though you may feel more stable, it's actually harder to control underneath your feet.
Remember moon boots?
Yeah, I do actually. They were made by
so
Nickelodeon.
fucking shitty.
Yeah, moonwalkers.
Yeah, they were so bad.
Moonwalkers. Yeah.
Biggest pieces of shit ever.
God, they were cool for like 5 minutes, and then
You know
you were
what I
like,
liked?
these things suck ass.
What was the fucking? It looked like Saturn. The ball. It was a ball that looked like Saturn. Where's my phone?
It's like something you sat on.
No, you jumped on it.
Oh, I know the thing where you squished it with your feet.
Yeah, and then you jumped on it.
You know what that's called?
Pogo ball or something.
No. Fuck. I know what you're talking
Remember
about.
Skip
though.
It?
Yeah, that was a stupid toy.
What was the? Hey, what was the? Nobody can fucking tell me this. If you can answer this, I'll suck your dick again.
Okay, cool.
What was the drum thing? It was like a Walkman on your hip.
Yeah, it was the
and it had
pad
drumsticks
in the air. And
Yeah.
You could go
Yeah, but it only made that sound. It was only like
Yeah.
tom drums.
I don't know what the name of it is.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
though? It was like orange and yellow.
no, I thought it was the drumsticks were green.
No, they were orange and maybe later.
Mine were
I don't know.
green. I don't
Mine
know.
were
I got
orange.
it for Christmas. I had that toy because my dad was like he played drums when he was in his 20s or whatever. So he figured that he'd buy me the toy. I wouldn't like it. He would play it.
Shh,
But Yeah, but yeah, the drumstick thing in the air, it didn't even work. It was just motion
just
sensor. Yeah, every time it was like, but as supposedly you could like raise it up high and hit it, and it would be, but it didn't work. It for shit.
No, it didn't have
It didn't do anything it was
No.
advertised to do.
Oh God, I remember we had
What other cool toys, man? Let's think.
you know it's funny because you'll have so many people who will be like, our toys were way fucking cooler, but we just talked about fucking 2 or 3 that were not.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What was the
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
the thing you sat down on and you put your feet, and it was the littlest fucking thing, and you sat down and you had your feet on the front bars,
Yeah,
and
you
you went
push
like
it back
this,
and
and
forth.
you went. We can't remember the name of anything.
Anything, dude.
But that wasn't that fucking cool either. That's why it's not here anymore.
No, it wasn't.
I could do this all day.
I mean, I would say a cool toy of our growing ups was definitely the Nerf gun.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're
That-
way more awesome now.
I know, but
that's
still,
one company that fucking kept it moving.
I'll tell you what though, that Nerf bow and arrow, that shit was awesome.
Are we getting a call? Or was that
No.
you over there? Okay.
It was the Nerf bow and arrow, man. That thing was fucking awesome, and because I think what
Oh,
made
yeah,
the
I
Nerf
had that
bow,
too.
the Nerf bow and arrow made it so awesome was the amount of velocity you got from a shot. Like,
And it was
you could
before
shoot
they put
clear-
it starting. Before they started putting fucking suction cups at the end of everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it was
yeah,
just
yeah.
like
It was just
bonk.
yeah.
like a blunt.
That fucking thing would shoot
Foam.
across the
Yeah.
goddamn room. I remember growing up, my best friend Seth at the time, we would, he would spend the weekdays. My mom would babysit him and his brother. The weekdays at my house, and then like every single weekend, I stayed the night at their place.
Is this the same kid with the porn?
No,
Okay.
no. But we used to pick on Jared all the time, and we would use those bow and arrows and then tape tacks to the front of them, and then we played Nerf Wars at night, you know, and turn the lights off in the house, and then go around shooting each other with these things.
Sure, your parents love that shit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great times though, man.
We
Fucking awesome.
We instituted a war in our apartment complex, which I get you lived in a house your whole life, right? Previous, like as a kid.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're shitty and poor, you have to come up with things, and then you make your own toys. Which was, we instituted a war of like 3-on-3 that went all the time. Like, so we
Never
would
stopped.
We would hand make like weapons, and the one I fucking remember was, this is true. I don't know why we fucking did this. We would take the mulch, the wood chips,
Right.
and we would scrape them on the ground, scrape them until it was all the way down, powder. And then we would take a coffee filter and put them in the coffee filter,
Okay.
okay? And then tape it up with a rubber band. And then,
Soak it. Get it wet.
no. Somebody would have the super soaker.
Okay.
And then you throw that, and when it breaks on their face, it's all these pieces of wood chips stuck to their fucking face and in their mouth.
We used to do something that would probably be considered a little more dangerous. We would have
9mm.
No, you would remember.
And we would,
you would remember these days.
We would have revolvers.
Yeah.
Now they call it Russian roulette.
Back then we called it Happy Fun Time 1 through 6.
Yeah.
Remember
Who gets a memorial this week?
Demore's neighborhood?
Yes.
Those kids, that whole lot. Bryce My Ducky, that whole rack of kids.
Yeah, they were worse than actually the apartment kids.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. We used to go down and we would have creek fights.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah, you were part of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Remember, we used to shoot those potatoes at each other, the vine
Yep.
potatoes,
Yep.
and those things were just as hard as golf balls. And we would have high-powered slingshots, like hunting slingshots.
Yeah.
And literally, like, and you would hear it go, like that thing was booking across the air, dude.
You
And
know-
if you hit somebody with that thing, you knew you hit them because you would hear.
Yeah. You know what you reminded me of is Manhunt in that same creek.
Yeah, man.
I did something then that right now skeeves me the fuck out. Which it goes to prove, like we talk all the time
You
about how
intentionally
I'm
shit
getting
your pants?
No, I'm getting fucking more and more scared every day of
everything, yeah.
Of everything. Thinking about the fact that I did this, I'm like, I feel dirty
Yeah.
now fucking 20 years later. We were
Did you
playing
put one of
Mannheim.
those potatoes in your ass?
No, I climbed in there in the
Yeah, we all did that. The tubes.
the fucking sewage tube.
Yeah, the drainage tube into the creek. Yeah.
And I hid in it.
Yeah, of course.
And I stayed there.
Of course. And no fear of what was lurking in that dark ass space just beyond
and
your
I never
eyesight.
correlated that to when I got worms.
You got worms?
You never had worms?
Mm-mm.
Never had worms in your poop?
No.
It's a white trash thing. Hold on. Let's talk about this.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I did when I was a little kid.
Yeah, like probably between
When I lived in Pine Hills.
4 and 10. Probably between those years.
Possibly. I could confirm that with my mother, but
They're
she's
called
not,
pinworm. They're little
she's
white
not-
worms on your
she's-
poopy.
She's not in the chat
true.
room because she's on a cruise.
It's disgusting.
What? What?
We'll talk about
Yeah.
that at the break.
Yeah, tell me about it. So I think I remember something about that. I vaguely.
Did you ever have lice?
I might. No.
Oof. Bro, I was Parasite City
Oh yeah.
growing up, man. I mean up until middle school, right before middle school. But
That's probably why you never get sick now.
Oh yeah, that might be it.
Because your body is immune to every disgusting, walkie, crawly creature on the
Thank
planet.
God, yeah, no, dude, I this is too much information, but I had pinworm twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I never had ringworm. That skews me
That's
out.
under
That's
the
weird.
skin, yeah.
But still, it's like dry and it forms a ring and your skin dries there. Is that what it is?
I think the worm
from
lives
the
underneath your
pictures-
skin.
But doesn't it indent?
Yeah. It's a fungus. It's a fungi.
Oh, gross.
The fungus among us. That skis you out even more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's worse. I'd rather it be a worm.
Something I could cut out because I would totally do that.
Fungus grows in cow shit.
Yeah, that's
I'd
true.
rather it not be a fungus.
But then you'd eat fungus grown from cow shit for recreational use.
And again, in hindsight, not cool.
Bad decision.
Not cool.
Poor choice making decisions.
How did we not get pinworm from eating mushrooms?
I don't know.
Yeah, I had lice so many times. 3 or 4 times lice.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Yeah,
It's a good thing you didn't have pubic hair back then.
I know.
70s bush. They
Jesus.
would set up shop.
Dude, if Madison gets lice, I'm just...
Shaving her
or
head?
pinworm. No, I'm setting the house on fire. I'm done. I'm moving. We're out of here. We're getting the fuck out of here. It's tainted. We have to leave.
Nope, it'll never be
Yeah.
the same.
Can you imagine bed bugs?
Yeah, we actually intentionally looked up there's a thing online called the Bed Bug Registry.
Okay.
So you can look up hotels.
I'm already horrified.
You can look up hotels in your area, and it'll tell you which ones have bed bugs. People report bed bug sighting, or it's a health department lists them. Which is a great tool though, because when we were, when I was living up north, we would go spend the weekend on the shore, and we would look up every single hotel that we were thinking about staying at, and then inevitably just pick someone else's house because
Fuck bed bugs.
Yeah, man. Atlantic City is the bed bug capital of the world now. Every single hotel
I'm pretty
has
sure it's
bed
also
bugs.
the hepatitis capital of the world.
Transvestite HIV,
Yeah,
which is its own subcategory, by the way.
They probably get more callers to that gambling hotline.
Yeah.
Have a problem? A 1-800 admit it. That's Atlantic City is so fucking dirty. Why hasn't Monopoly been well, we're done with those streets. We're gonna pick something else.
Have you seen Hookers on the Point?
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and drop Atlantic City.
This is a fact about bed bugs, by the way.
Okay.
I remember actually at a bowling alley in South Jersey where they had punk rock shows. They can't just do it at it's one of 3 places, by the way, punk rock shows in Jersey. It's a bowling alley, a skating rink, or a VFW.
Weird.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do they have fire halls up north still, where you can rent out the fire hall?
Yes, actually,
Yeah.
there was one show there where I met that guy Kopakowski that calls.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
What up, Cope?
Yeah. But was fucking talking to.
Does anyone call him Cope?
No, Copa.
What up, Copa?
Yeah, there you go.
just doing random shout outs.
Yeah, you just said hi to a New York graffiti artist. But fucking, I was talking. I don't know why. I was fucking hammered that night at the bowling alley with the show,
Uh-huh.
and was talking to an exterminator, and he was telling me about bed bugs, and he's like, the first way that you'll know is the side of the bed that is closest to the wall will be covered in red. It'll look like a murder scene because they shit out the blood that they suction off of you.
No way. I'm done with that.
And they spray shit.
That's, well, yeah.
I mean, I spray shit, but I don't do it on walls.
Well, you both
or
have
blood.
You both have a liquid diet.
Yeah, it's true. This is true.
So, I mean, you guys have that in common.
So do you want to go to that phone call?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right. I did have a question I wanted to ask our good friend of the Trumbles. Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. Erin. I called her earlier this week, and I was like, hey, I have a question for you. Are you going to be available this week during the podcast to answer your phone? I have a question to ask you then, but I'm not going to ask you now. And she's like, oh, great. And I was like, no, it's not terrible. It's
So you want to take the call now?
yeah, we'll
Okay, let's do it.
we'll call her. Yeah. Watch her. She's not gonna fucking answer.
You can do the whole, hey.
Do you have any listeners, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't see anything in the social stream.
No one's streaming.
Socially.
Oh, God, I hope she doesn't pick up.
No, it'll ruin my fucking life. She said she didn't. This is a voicemail. Oh, there she is.
Hey, what's up?
there
How
it
you
is.
doing, Aaron? It's Corey and AJ from Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. How you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Because you know a lot of other Corey and AJs that hang out a lot.
Yes, it's, sorry, I'm busy watching the other radio show that I normally watch on Friday night.
AJ had a question
Pugsley
for
showed
you.
up just now. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Pugsley's here. Puggles, the Huggles.
With food and weed.
Oh, with food.
We'll cut that out.
We'll get that out in post.
What?
Yeah.
It's 420.
No, not yet.
Oh.
No,
What's going on?
it's still 4:19. Okay. Can you hear us now?
I can't see what's going on. What's going on?
Pugsley just showed up. He's 10 seconds, or you're 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, there's a lag. It's okay.
There is a major lag.
Hi.
So I wanted to, I was thinking this week of something I wanted to ask you. And I was just talking about how it was funny when I told you I had something to ask you, but I wouldn't say it on the phone. You seemed very nervous.
Listen, if you know me well enough, you know that I don't like surprises. And so to know that you've had a surprise for me all week, I'm like fucking chomping at the bit. I've been like looking at my phone waiting for you guys to call me since you told me that you were going to.
It's not that bad. It's really not bad at all.
It's actually more of a question.
I don't even like good surprises. I
Okay.
just don't like them.
Well, I was thinking this week, right before I called you, I had talked to Corey, and there was I had a thought about Instagram. Okay.
Okay.
Now you are a photographer. You make money off of it. You have your own website. You have eTrumble photography. Now, as somebody that does that, do you hate Instagram? Like, does
I
it
love Instagram.
really? It doesn't. You don't feel like it. Because here's the thing. I did in 4 years of high school. I did 5 years of photography classes at Lake Brantley. What kills me is that I was a hack photographer back then. I was one of the pseudo artsy kids doing that. My poetry was way better than my photography, but I still took all those fucking classes and thought I was awesome.
You thought.
Yeah. Now, I actually am fucking awesome at Instagram. And
So I basically,
which
think,
makes me a hack photographer.
Well,
I feel like.
what I think what AJ is saying is, do you feel, as a actual photographer, that applications on a smartphone, i.e., Instagram, things of that nature, takes away from the art of photography and takes away from the art form that people strive to perfect as photographers, when anyone can just grab a smartphone, take a picture, and then have 1,000 different ways to edit the photo to make it look better?
Well, I stand on sort of on the fence about this.
Okay.
As as someone who attempts to make a living as a photographer, yes, of course, I do think that it sort of belittles that a little bit. Just because, I mean, like, I know people that have phones that just counting megapixels alone take better pictures than their cameras do.
Right.
And so, I mean, there is that sort of like, is it taking away from the true art form of photography?
Right.
But at the same time, there's still a lot of motherfuckers putting really shitty pictures on Instagram.
No,
That's
absolutely.
true. This is true.
Yeah, I mean...
So, I mean, just because everybody can get whatever sort of editing tool they want on whatever 99-cent app they want to do, they can apply however many of these effects to their images and crop it however they want.
Which
There's
when I
still
talk...
a difference between a cool picture on Instagram and somebody's shitty fucking picture that they posted 15 times on Instagram.
No, that makes sense too, because like if you look at your portfolio of pictures, there is definitely a difference between Joe Schmo on the street and then a professional like yourself. But I feel maybe I feel the same way AJ does, and the fact that I feel like I don't even know what the terminology is I'm looking for. It's like it's like a slap in the face to true artists.
Well, this is what made me think of this, is that, like I said, I did all those photo classes.
Right.
I know for a fact that almost everything you can do on Instagram with work and time in a fucking darkroom, you can do photography that way.
Yeah, but the actual art of the darkroom is dead now. That's dead.
Well, I mean, can I just interrupt really quick?
Yeah,
this
go ahead.
This really sort of begs the question then, is someone who is a digital photographer who edits all of their quote-unquote film
on Photoshop.
on the computer, is that taking away from the art form of someone who's actually spending time in the darkroom?
Mm.
Yes.
I think it does. I think there's a difference.
Well, I mean, you can... Well, hold on. Because you can say anything with that. Does the technology take away from... Because
Right,
let's say with
That's fair.
sculpting.
That's
if
fair.
you chisel a sculpture, or you get a jackhammer and you do the same exact fucking thing, but you got a jackhammer and you're not using a hammer and a chisel...
Yeah, you did a hammer.
Are you busy? Yeah, I just fucking... This is me with a finger in the butthole and a dick in my hand. But if you have a jackhammer or you're just doing a chisel, does that take away because you're... I mean, does that equate? Am I wrong?
No, and you know what's
Well,
funny?
honestly, I think that truly what it boils down to is you start in the dark room, you learn the digital end of it, and then you fucking post awesome Instagram pictures, and whether you're taking the greatest pictures in the world or not, it's still your story and your thing on Instagram.
Now,
I'm just so fucking good at Instagram,
here's-
and I was
here's-
never a really
here-
good photographer, like
here-
35
this-
millimeters.
Maybe in your adult life, though, you are better.
you have a better
When's
eye.
the last time you picked up a camera and went out and really took pictures?
Oh, that's true.
You're more mature now. You see the world differently.
Yeah. Do
You
I?
do.
I
You
mean,
do.
I shit my pants more than I did back then.
Well, that's because you have
Am I more
IBS.
mature?
But here's the thing. If you think about it like this, digital photography is a tool that photographers use now, and the darkroom is less and less used. But to be fair, the darkroom was the technology of its day.
Absolutely.
Well, fucking A. I mean, the
That
old...
was the technology, and now the technology has evolved and it's different. So maybe it doesn't cheapen it. It's just different now. And maybe the darkroom isn't necessary anymore. I mean, I think you get a certain feel
It's the
for
difference
like
between
a black and white shot that's developed in the darkroom versus screwed around on the computer.
True.
You know, there's definitely a feel. Like you can tell with the human eye.
For sure.
For
No,
sure.
there absolutely is. I'm not arguing that point at all, and I absolutely believe that to be really, truly a great photographer, you do know how to have to know how to work in a darkroom.
Absolutely.
You have to.
You know what drove me crazy? Like when I first got Instagram, I thought it was mostly people taking awesome fucking pictures, and then when I saw like people posting memes and stuff
Yeah.
on Instagram, I don't feel like you're utilizing this.
It's not what's purpose.
to its
Yeah.
full potential.
What the fuck's a hashtag?
A hashtag is a way to
Annoy me.
Okay, yeah, but
Yes.
let's talk about what the hashtag does though. In the application, when you hashtag something, every single other photo that someone may take and hashtags the same thing, if you click on that hashtag, they all open in one folder.
Also, on Facebook, it does fucking nothing but
Yeah.
annoy you. Yes.
Yes.
On Facebook, it doesn't do anything.
It's super annoying.
Yeah.
The hashtag
You're
on
just at me
Facebook.
right now because I hashtag the fuck out of everything.
No, Pugsley
No,
is. He knows
Pugsley-
nothing about you.
No, he doesn't know anything about
Yeah.
you. No, and people use the hashtag, I think, on social media sites like Facebook more along the lines of like a humoristic tool.
Pseudo irony.
It's not meant to do anything, but on Instagram it does serve a purpose. I like to do like random hashtags on Instagram to try to be funny. For case in point,
You have to do the random Instagram on God, I can't fucking talk right now.
Dude.
You have to do the random hashtag on Instagram because it is funny for all the other hashtagging to really make sense.
right? Absolutely. I mean, a case in point, I took a picture. I was watching Ace Ventura, Pet Detective the other night. Yeah, and it took a picture of Einhorn and Ace.
Yeah.
And then did the quote, Einhorn is Finkel, Finkel is Einhorn. Oh my God, Einhorn is a man. Well, the hashtag I put on that was "Your gun is digging into my hip."
Which is good. It's a good one. I like it.
But it's just no one else on the internet is gonna make that hashtag, so it's not ever gonna be up with anything else.
You would be surprised, Corey. I told
You'd
you
be surprised, actually.
when
Yeah.
you and I had the conversation about Headbutt City, Population 1. That's a thing we talk about all the time, and we think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I wrote Headbutt City, and when I looked it up, it wasn't somebody fucking awesome. It was like two teenage girls.
Random.
And they were like, Headbutt City. And like they're
Rim
sitting
jobs. They're talking about rim jobbing. Head to butt city.
head to butt Tropolis.
God. The weird thing, one of the hashtags that I thought was weird was DSoW as a hashtag.
There's a band.
There's a band called DSoW, and I don't know what their stands for, but DSoW is like all these pictures of this band, and then it's just like random shots of us.
Now can we? Yeah.
I hashtagged a picture one time of my dog and hashtagged it "Shut Up, Stella" because I'm constantly telling the dog to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And turns out I clicked on it to see what else was hashtagged that, and all it was pictures of my dog and pictures of this like 3-girl punk band that I was in love with like years and years ago. I was like, holy fuck!
What was the name?
I thought you were gonna say pictures of Marlon Brando from A Streetcar Named Desire.
What was the name of the band? Was it Jack
come
Off
on.
Jill?
Oh,
No, it was Shut Up, Stella.
that's
Oh.
exactly what you
Well,
said.
that would make sense.
Can we talk
I
about?
looked around the room like everyone else has headphones. No one's listening to this
I
conversation
know,
at all.
I know. I keep doing the same thing.
I was like, yeah.
I can't hear anything.
I know.
I hate that Facebook bought Instagram because all the best hashtags have now been like if it has the word fuck in it, it won't link to anything. By the
Really?
way. Yeah.
Have you noticed that the
Hashtag boobs. Nothing.
gone?
Nothing comes up.
So no more nudity.
Yeah.
No more nudity. Did
wasn't-
you notice though that the Facebook app for the iPhone has when you take a photo now it has all the Instagram features?
No.
No, I haven't
Yeah,
upgraded.
you can all the editing tools from Instagram are now on Facebook.
Turn his mic off. I can hear him eating, and it's making
Yeah,
me
I
sick.
know. It's okay.
All right, Aaron. I just wanted to ask you that. It was something that I just wanted to ask somebody
So
who was
hold on.
an actual
Let's
photographer.
get to the bottom of it. Are you for or are you against it, Aaron?
I'm totally for it.
Totally for it. Okay.
Well, I mean, because there is people like me who are fucking amazing. at it.
Now here's a question. Do you think that the general public is now more interested in the art of photography because of these apps?
No.
Do you
No,
think
no,
they
no, no.
appreciate photography more?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
There's too
God,
many.
it
There's too many hashtag selfies
People
out there.
People appreciate the fact that they can put whatever asinine bullshit they want up on the internet for whoever wants to look at it to look at it.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I guess you're right.
I agree.
I just think that like for me personally, like I'm more interested in photography now because of
That's
sharing
because
photos.
You're in a smarter part of the
We're
Okay.
creative people. Yes, exactly.
Okay. Well,
People ask me, they're like, "What is your Instagram?" I'm like, "My daughter, my stupid face, Clouds, and Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm blowing Mickey.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Aaron, thank you so much for giving us some of your time this evening. And
We came up. Real quick.
We got on the phone. Okay.
Aaron, this is something I wanted to talk to you about. We came up with the idea for the shirt, even though we don't have the contest yet. But now's as good a time to tell you as any. And I figured, I know you guys do make shirts, and you can tell me how viable this is.
We just want to do one of them.
It's a one-off shirt for whoever wins. It'll never be made again. Maybe 3, because I want one. Corey probably wants one.
Can I have one?
But yeah,
And Pug's gonna have
I
one.
need
one for
an
Pugsley.
extra large
Yeah,
tank top.
And then 2 for you guys, and then but it's just a one-off. The shirt.
So you want like 10 one-off?
yes. But the shirt for whoever wins would be, the like in Austin they have it, and they have one in Orlando as well, and it's those block letters, like
Welcome
that say
to
Orlando,
Orlando.
and it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's
In
like block
in
and it comes up
Orlando,
over by
each
the-
picture, each letter has a picture in it. It kind of looks like a postcard.
Okay, so we don't need anything on the inside.
Every city in America has one of those.
Exactly.
Yes,
Okay.
but we don't need anything on the inside, but just those block letters, and it'll say like Florida, the dick uncomfortable state,
I knew it. I knew it.
and then we'll have all of our, we'll have each
Oh,
rumble,
that's actually pretty good.
turquoise
So what we'll
violets
do,
on the back.
what we'll do, Florida, and then have the state underneath it, like Florida, and then the state, and then have sweat dripping off the state.
Yeah.
And then underneath it, just write "dick uncomfortable." You don't even have to write state.
No, I like the dick uncomfortable state. We're just changing it. It's no longer the sunshine state. We know that, but we're all dick uncomfortable.
Right, but I don't. Oh, okay. And
But
did
here's
you
what you gotta do though. We gotta do like the state of Florida. It's almost like have the sweat dripping off of it, so it looks like a cock and balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would be the idea. Like Florida is a phallic shaped.
Can we
state.
put like a fat tugboat in
Damn
the
it.
Gulf of Mexico?
She beat me to it.
or the state of Florida, and then for the balls you can just use Spaceship Earth,
Oh yeah,
like right up in the panhandle.
2 golf balls or something. Yeah, 2 spaceship
Spaceship
Earths.
the Disney reference.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Dick uncomfortable.
Dick
Dick-
uncomfortable.
Dick
is good.
uncomfortable
I was
guy.
quoted.
Yeah.
I know. I saw. I read.
All
I
right.
giggled.
All right, we'll get back to you on that in further detail. And you have a great night. Tell your husband we said what's good.
Thank
and,
you again for listening.
And we will talk to you guys later.
Sure. Good night.
Good night.
Happy pre-20.
Bye.
Pre-20.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are way up on a break.
Yeah, we
and
are. Holy shit.
we need to do that thing. So going into the first break, guys, I think we have a little Alkaline Trio and also
Good choice. Good choice.
Christabel and the
Christabel
Johns.
and the Johns.
They're from Tennessee.
I hope it's. I hope we're
And
listening to
the song from Alkaline is My Friend Peter, and Closer to You will be the second song. You guys are listening to Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry.
I don't care who you've been sleeping with these days. You're out of my hair, growing just above my smiling face that I wear. Every night I drink myself to sleep, not thinking about you, not thinking about anything at all. I don't care who you've been dining with these days, it's more than fair. Much rather be drinking anyways with my friend Peter. doesn't taste. I need a beer to wash it all away without a trace. And I'll drink 23 more to wipe this stupid smile off my fucking face. I'm tired of sleeping with myself. I'm tired. All those drinks and drugs no longer help. I'm tired of lying about nothing to you. Maybe my friend Peter can tell me what to do.
Oh, what country girls will do tonight? It ain't proper, no, it ain't right. They'll get closer to you. You can smell their perfume. They might go back to your room, but never make the first move. Oh, what city girls have learned to do. They can spin you around without touching you. They'll get closer to you, closer to you. It's so easy to do, to get closer to you. Oh, the women know, the men don't know. Just give a little tug and then let go. They'll get closer to you. You can smell their perfume. They might go back to your room, but never make the first move. Oh, so give me one, no, give me two. Give me a room full of men like you, and I'll get closer to you, closer to you. It's so easy to do, to get closer to you. Oh, I know from experience what can happen at night. Put a glass of red wine in my hand, hold on tight. Ooh, boy, I'll get closer to you, closer to you. It's so easy to do, to get closer to you.
watched it all in disbelief at the train station on Christmas Eve. A tragic tale, a gruesome scene, a bitter end for the chief of police. It was a blessing and a curse. Don't get me wrong, could be worse. When you wake to find the devil where you sleep. Sounds like you got your money's worth. Turns out the chief was on the take. He battled demons no honest man could shake. They made demands he could not fulfill, and he got caught with his hand in the till. It was a blessing and a curse. Don't get me wrong, could be worse. When it all comes crumbling down around your feet, you say you got your money's worth. Stumbling in with a half-empty bottle of gin. The whistle blew, shot rang out. The bottle shattered as his body hit the ground. It was a blessing and a curse. Don't get me wrong, could be worse. There's a lesson to be learned. Played with fire.
I know that trick.
On the day of the funeral, hope it's raining outside. Don't forget your umbrella.
No, don't even.
And we are back with Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry, rolling into the second segment that was Have Gun Will Travel. My boys down in Tampa, Florida. You guys need to check them out on Facebook, Have Gun Will Travel. They are, in my opinion, one of the best Florida bands out there, and all four of their CDs are fucking incredible. So I urge you to go out there and check those guys out.
If you want to get a hold of us, you can do so at 920-CORRUPT or
920-267-7878.
Oh, he did it! Yeah! Ta-da!
Sober Shuba prevails again.
Yes.
See what you guys did there? You switched it up on me.
Yeah. I just don't ever think he knows the number. And
I
this is
don't.
the first time he actually pulled
I
it out.
pulled it out, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
So you wanted to drag the show down?
Yeah, I wanted to
Bring up a tragedy.
Yeah, I wanted to throw the e-brake on this bitch.
Oh,
And
Oh my god! I
Boom!
yeah,
that sounded like a real e-brake. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't mute Mike. I muted the. Anyways.
no, his mic is muted now. You're a lieutenant again.
Okay.
Don't ever do that.
All right. So, I have a social question, if
Okay.
you will. So recently, there has been in the news the Boston bombing. Okay. The West Texas fertilizer plant explosion,
Right.
which actually a lot of people died in that, way more than the Boston bombing thing. I mean,
It's
three
getting
people.
trumped.
It is getting trumped because that was a terrorist attack versus an accident. I get it, but that fertilizer plant fucking leveled that town, like leveled it. It's,
Oh, yeah.
it's like a fucking they dropped a bomb on that bitch, dude. It's crazy.
It's like right next to a nursing home.
They probably did drop a bomb on there.
a fertilizer bomb.
Ding.
No, they were actually saying that for a while that they were still regarding it as a crime scene, just to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah.
Well, I also found out that they don't work with any flammable material in there, so the fertilizer
How it
couldn't have
caught-
just exploded like
Yeah,
that.
how it caught fire is a mystery because it's a flame-free zone, that whole compound.
Oh, okay.
No
Yep.
cigarettes, nothing. You can't. It's illegal. Anyways, so
I hate conspiracy.
here's my thing.
There's a bigger one too.
So, the Boston bombing, as they're coining it, I hear about it on the radio while I'm working, get home watching it on television. First of all, the imagery that they're showing on television, they were like showing live video of people being dragged away with their legs blown
we don't have
off.
cable anymore, so
Dude,
awesome. I
it-
didn't see that.
Me too. I missed that out.
I didn't need to see that as a citizen. You could have just told me people were missing limbs. I didn't need to see people being dragged away with just ligaments
Fair enough.
and bone hanging
It would
out.
freak me out.
It was horrific.
You know, I have a problem with amputees.
No, I
and
know.
I'm seeing the fucking first stage.
Yeah, absolutely. Stage 1. Boom.
Yeah, ground zero of amputeeism.
Here's my thing. I feel that we are desensitized as a society now because these things are thrown in our face so often through media now.
Right.
But
Now, you're not saying anything new. You're saying for you,
for
is this
me.
a new one? Like, for you, this is the first time you felt desensitized?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know,
Because we hear that on the fucking, they shove it down our throat. They've been saying it since the fucking 80s.
Yeah, I
with
mean,
movie violence.
I'm just saying, for like real life
no,
stuff.
I got you,
know what
and
I'm
I
saying?
feel exactly the same way.
Right. I'm watching it on television. I just feel calloused because I don't feel any emotion one way, or the other. It's not like, I was just watching another event on
Yeah,
TV.
you're just like, well, somebody else bombed something.
Yeah, and it's so weird. And I feel like maybe our society here in the United States is now growing callous like much of the other areas in the world, like especially the Middle East, where this is an everyday occurrence. In their society, it's just
Oh,
a shoulder
Another
shrug.
day.
no. This is true. I saw a picture today from some like rebel
Yeah. Yemen.
group from somewhere, and they're holding like a sign
Yemen,
that's
yeah.
like, "This is our life every day.
Yeah.
We feel bad for you."
Yeah.
And I can't tell if it's sarcastic or not.
It's not.
It seems sarcastic the way it's written out.
It was taken. The photo was taken by a documentary chick. I heard the story.
but I just saw the picture.
yeah.
But still, the way the sign reads, it's kind of sarcastic. Like
Eh,
it literally says, "We deal with this every day. We're sorry you went through it." And then it says, "Accept our condolences." That's what it says at the end.
well, yeah. I mean, I think it's genuine. I
You
don't.
could say like, "Hey, we go through this every day. So sorry about this one.
Yeah, but
Accept our condolences."
if you saw the pictures of the old ladies,
Right?
the old ladies holding the sign, I don't think either one of
didn't
their
see that.
attitudes are like shoulder shruggers. Like I don't think either one of them
no,
are like.
it was a bunch
hey,
of kids. It
by
said
the
like,
way, that's
like-
not the photo I saw.
Yeah, it's
It was
like
the-
Israeli.
Was it like in front of the building?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Oh, okay.
So
I
yeah,
didn't see
it was like a bunch of like teenagers to 25-year-olds.
Okay, the one
And they're all holding signs, and it says that. And
I don't
that's
think it-
why it seems sarcastic to me.
don't-
Maybe you can't get anything through text.
But then again, you are. I think you're sarcastic by nature, so you just take everything that way.
But I totally think that they're like, yes, every day a bomb. It's
Right.
what they think.
okay,
That's what they
so
fear
we're-
every
Was
day.
that somebody from Syria?
Somewhere.
We're getting
It sounded like a Russian.
off of.
Subject here.
topic. My question though was, is it just recent media exposure? Because the actual state of the media locally here, or the local news now, is just tragedy and police log.
That's everywhere.
I know, but what I'm saying is it wasn't that way when we were kids.
Yeah, well, they had. I mean, we
There
were
was
the
more,
end of
there
the.
was there was more focuses on sports. There was more focus on what was going on in the community. There was positive stories. Now it's just negative.
What do they
death,
call? What do they call those
accident?
things? The
death accident. Well, it's fucking
human
atrocious.
pieces.
Human interest stories.
Yeah, human interest stories. That's the shit that we were at the ass end of that. They
Yeah,
don't do that anymore.
I know.
It's they also don't
because-
show videos of squirrels on skis.
Skis.
Like it's just not what they do.
Peanut
The only thing
skis.
cute like that they do is adoptions, like for dogs.
Yeah,
So
I
it's like
guess.
one news
Yeah,
anchor
but even
for like
that's-
5 seconds.
even-
He's like, adopt a dog.
Even
And
that's
it's,
sad
"Oh,
because
give
they're
this away
like,
for me."
if you don't call today, we're gonna kill Buster. You know, it's like you know the dog's
Are
gonna
we
get
talking
it.
about the SPCA commercials where the dogs are crying with the sad, sad song?
No. Okay,
They just look
there's
mangled.
one.
Sarah
The
McLaughlin.
Humane
Yeah. Is that
Society
who it
one.
is?
That's Sarah McLaughlin.
Oh my god,
Go,
Yeah.
keep going.
it's so right.
Go ahead.
I don't know any of that. I
Oh.
don't know that. I wish I did.
You
I'd
should've-
keep going.
Okay, so
I would.
hers are okay. Sarah McLaughlin's, because it's just like some sad dogs. It's just dogs that have naturally
Not-
sad faces.
I mean, I saw one where the goddamn dog's eyeball was hanging
Yeah.
out. of his
no,
skull.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Pancake
SPCA.
nuts.
The SPCA one got
Okay.
real serious.
Yeah.
And like the commercial starts out and it's like, didn't we talk about this?
Yeah, they're like pushing a cow with a forklift
Yeah. And then
into a trough.
and then no joke, the celebrity they cut back to is the weird lady from Just Shoot Me. Was that David Spade show?
Yeah.
It's her.
Oh, weird.
Like the shitty one from
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah.
And it's her. You're from a show called Just Shoot Me. And you worked with David Spade. And you're not okay with what's happening here.
That's a good correlation. I like it.
She's an abused woman. She
It's
feels.
clever.
But that's the worst one. Yeah, the forklift. They're just
Yeah.
throwing that cow around.
They got the skeleton horse out in the
thank you.
field.
Right?
Yeah.
So depressing. And it should say,
And that's
this will
bones
be
on it.
disturbing.
Yeah,
as
they
opposed
should
to
warn you up
this.
front.
No, they do. They're like, some of the images may be disturbing.
No, all of them.
Well, yeah, unless you're already on the run for serial murder.
Why is there barbed wire? Why is there barbed wire hanging out of that cat's ass? Why are you
Exactly.
showing that?
Yeah.
That is disturbing as fuck.
Yes.
Anyway, so jumping back to that,
I'm sorry.
Since we're inundated with this imagery, is that why I felt nothing? Like it, and that sounds really shitty as a human being to say. Like you feel bad for the people in the situation, but it didn't like wrench at me for some reason. I was just like watching it, and then I was over it in like 2 seconds. I was like, all right, this is gonna be on TV for like the next 10 days.
You felt more for that animal commercial, didn't you?
No.
No?
Did you
No.
feel more when you were at the Holocaust Museum?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't know why his mic isn't working right now. I think it's our headphones.
Oh, there we go.
You can hear me?
Talking to that microphone. No.
Hello. Oh, there's some crazy noises going on.
There you are.
Yeah.
Now
Hi.
You're there. Yeah.
Hello.
Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So how do we change that in our society? How do we?
can't.
You can't.
Can't.
Is it
You
too
can't
late?
undo it. Yeah.
And here's the thing: is this threshold just going to continue to open up wider and wider
Yes.
and wider?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, all these movies that they've made, like Videodrome, like that was foretelling the future,
Yeah.
like of television. Like, it's gonna get worse, and television is gonna fucking shove it in your face.
I'm almost at the point where I don't want to watch anymore.
That's why I haven't watched TV in a long time, and now that I see it randomly, it's all fucked up stories.
Yeah.
There's also, besides all that dig in Boston and Texas, today, I don't know if you guys found out or read or heard about the guy who's having a shootout with 7 Boston police officers in a getaway car,
Yeah.
throwing bombs out of the
That's
car.
that's
The
the
bombers.
Boston bomber,
Yeah, that's who. That's who
That's
it
the
was.
guy who
the
bombed
guys.
the race.
That's what they're calling him?
Yeah, the Boston Bombers.
He's the one that did it, and then they found
Well,
him, and he was throwing grenades
He was
out the fucking
yeah,
car.
well,
Like,
apparently
that's-
Boston's on lockdown, and also a bunch of apparently the officers are going around because Kaylee, she lives out there.
yeah, yeah.
And they have her whole little area because she lives a mile away from where they killed the guy. on lockdown, and also that all the cops are going around knocking on
Yeah, they
everyone's
got-
door and searching every people's houses.
By the way, they got that guy. They
Yeah.
found him and
Oh,
they
man.
arrested him, and he's alive. They got him alive too.
I feel like if
oh,
I'm
boy.
that guy,
Yeah.
I'm pissed off that I'm still alive.
Yeah,
Like
one-
your brother already went down in his blaze of glory, right?
You know what's interesting about that though? They shot that guy and arrested him and took him to the hospital, and he died later at the hospital.
Oh, there we go.
But when they showed the
Oh,
video of him,
conspiracy.
when they showed the video of him on the ground, hold on, dude, this board is fucking pissing me off. When they showed the video of him on the ground, like waiting to get handcuffed,
He was butt-ass naked, right?
No, he wasn't naked.
Oh.
He was fully clothed, but he was like head up, looking around, like he was shot, but it didn't look like he was fatally wounded or gravely wounded. Like he was like waiting to be arrested. They arrest him, yoke him up, and take him to the hospital, and then he dies at the hospital from his injuries. Now, as a surgeon at the hospital, or a doctor at the hospital, and that motherfucker comes in, and you've been working on people left and right.
So it's his fault. Like
Yeah.
you're saying that.
So do you
that-
just morphine that motherfucker until he stops breathing, or do you just let him lay there and die?
No,
Mr.
because then you're
Giggles.
okay. I'm sorry, but what you're basically saying is that he becomes
Batman.
no, like the doctor then becomes exactly like that dude. Yeah, he's putting him down and he's becoming the same exact thing.
Right, I understand that, but I mean, you could just not work on him as fast as you need to, and he'll die.
But that's that.
And you got to
They
see
have
all.
they have
Listen,
the Hippocratic Oath.
you got to see all the suffering that he, occurred a couple days prior. And fucking little kid comes in, and you can't save that little kid,
with
and they
you.
die.
I'm with you. I'm
And
not
then
saying
that
the
same
emotional.
motherfucker comes into your hospital
I agree.
with a gunshot wound. I'm not
And you're
working
like,
on him.
I'm gonna go check Facebook on the
Yeah.
toilet for a little bit.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tweet this out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna handcuff him to the bed, and we're just gonna let him ride it out for a little bit.
Yeah. He seems fine. We'll
But-
check on him after I take a couple selfies.
Martial law. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Default.
Yeah, exactly.
You're taking defaults with the guy as he's dying.
Yeah. Good tweet. Good tweet.
So I don't know, man. I don't know.
can't go
I
backwards. It's all
I don't
been-
know what we do to correct this as a society
Nothing
to change
it's
it.
supposed to be happening. This is all already been in the works.
It's evolution. It's
Yeah.
evolution of entertainment. I mean, what is the shit we watch? This reality TV, Survivor.
Garbage.
That's been how it's been around for how long? Survivor. It's like the first
20 years.
reality show, right?
20 years.
Besides the real world.
Fear Factor.
20 years.
Fear Factor.
What episode? What?
I actually really like Fear Factor.
Yeah.
You know.
Wild and Crazy Kids.
That was a reality show.
Yes,
that
it was.
No, that was those kids were neither wild nor crazy.
Touche. Nothing said there.
Nice.
Saved by the Bell. Reality. Oh no, 'cause
No,
it's a sketch.
sitcom. No.
Yeah, no, reality.
And in reality TV, and now
I get it, but
Now it-
none of this shit after the first season. It all looks sketched out. After that.
nothing's reality anyways. Reality TV today it's all produced, it's all scripted. It's
No.
they
See?
even
Yeah.
there's even a term for it. It's called scriptality. It's real world situations where these producers come up with
I like that he's scoffing.
Yeah.
He scoffed twice.
Yeah. The real world situations where these producers come up with scenarios and they just pick random people to play them out, and they
No,
tell them
they pick the
this
worst
is-
fucking people.
Absolutely,
A girl
the
we
scum
went
of
to
the
high school
fucking
with.
earth. But what I'm saying is, they give them these situations.
Can we say
and then,
we can say her name because she's fucking famous?
who?
Cara Monaco.
Oh yeah. She's famous.
So even
yeah.
if we get on iTunes,
yeah, we can say it all
we're
day
not
long.
making anything up.
No.
Yes, we did go to high school with her.
Yeah,
Yes, she is a fucking shitty reality TV star now.
yeah, she is. Yeah,
She showed up on the Kardashians.
yeah.
That's awesome.
She was Playmate of the Year.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
she was in
hot.
Playmate of the Year.
And you guys known her from high school?
We went to school with her.
High five.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Just that's so redneck of you. That is so very redneck of you.
Pugs is
but
like-
that just,
Pugs is
that
like,
makes
hook it
you like
up.
one step closer to reality stardom.
I mean, it puts me one degree away from Hugh Hefner.
we had a lot of famous people come out of Brantley.
Yeah,
We had
like baseball players.
The nerd from Matchbox 20.
Yeah, that guy. I know.
Cara Monaco. We
Yes.
had Ricky Weeks. We had both the Weeks brothers, now professional baseball players. We had the Atlanta Braves
Veritek?
catcher Veritek.
Creed.
We had a
Creed-
whole
Creed
rack.
did go to,
Mandy Moore.
Brantley.
Mandy Moore went to
Mandy Moore?
Brantley.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of people come through there.
We're gonna get sued now, not by Caramonico, but by the Seminole County School Board. Like, we avoided one
We're
lawsuit
alumni, motherfucker.
and went right back into another one.
Shit. Well,
They don't want anybody to know that we are alumni. It's us that they don't want people to know.
It's a good thing I didn't go to your school.
why? You would be famous.
Yeah.
I know.
No, but anyway, so reality
want
TV,
that.
reality TV doesn't exist, and it didn't exist even when it first came about.
What
with
about The
real
Amazing
world.
Race?
And that's not
I know you
that's
watch that.
that's not reality TV either, because they set up these events in a way that it dictates who's gonna win and who's gonna lose.
So then, would you say that the news is not real reality TV because it sets up these things to happen to see other people's reactions and how they go through it?
No, I wouldn't even consider news to be reality anything, because all they're doing is
Just
reporting.
blew my mind.
They're just reporting things that have already occurred.
But they knew it was gonna happen.
Not always.
There's always a bias.
There's always something there.
They don't always know things are going to happen. They're reporting on a police log.
They
It's
were
like what
reporting-
happened the day
they were-
before.
they were
what happened this morning.
There were reportings of special force units already there on site right when the bombs exploded.
Yeah, they do that for every huge event
Well,
now.
yeah,
by the
they're gonna
way.
do
They
that for a
they
big
do that-
race
know.
like
Oh
that.
yeah, they do. No, they
It's a
do.
big deal.
Yeah, no, they do that for
They had
every.
Punisher logos. They're called Kraft. I was like, damn.
Yeah, they do that for every major event now. They have to, in case
Yeah.
of things like this that happen. They have to have a task force to immediately step into place and start handling it. Did you hear the story though about the Marine Corps soldiers? You saw the footage of the bomb when it went off, and they have the security fences that separates the runners from the crowd, but the EMT guys were trying to get to those people on the other side of the fence. These Marine Corps soldiers ran the marathon with 100-pound rucksacks, an American flag, and other gear that they rotated as they ran the marathon. They were finished the line, like they came across the finish line like 2 minutes before the bombs went off. They dropped all of their gear and went right into action. They were like ripping the fences down, pulling people out, and they just run a marathon carrying 100-pound sacks. That is fucking badass. That shit is mind-blowing.
It's pretty fucking serious.
Fucking A, dude.
Did you guys manage to catch the lady that she's running and then the bomb explodes and she just looks at her time when she crosses the finish line, just running, just wanted to see how fast she ran it?
Yeah, no, that's true.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah,
There's
that's-
people
yeah.
that just kept running like, yeah, first place.
But the thing is
Yeah.
a lot of those runners that did that didn't look back. They thought it was like celebratory cannon fire. They thought it was
It's
just
running.
like, like
There was other people that were not even close to being finished
that kept running.
that complained later
Oh,
that they stopped it.
well, yeah.
Really?
Duh.
Yes.
That's really funny.
They should find those. They should find those individuals, take their close family members, and put them next to a bomb, and be
Yeah.
like, tick, 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 tick. What were you saying about tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
about not being able to finish this race? Tick, tick, tick. All right, get them out of
Yeah,
there.
and here
Exactly.
I was thinking all the people at the end that were thinking they were gonna lose were like, yeah, I made it.
Yeah.
But no, they're just as mad.
Actually, I probably would have been like a quarter of the way through, and they're like, "We're stopping the race." I'd be like, "Does this mean I finished?"
Yeah, just do your own victory and walk away.
Just light up a cigarette. Okay.
We're good. My leg's not really hurting
training
that
really
bad.
Just
paid off.
started. You got like one block down. You're already kind of hurting, and they're like, "All right, everybody, we're gonna stop." And you're like, nailed it. Give me that.
Nailed
Give me
it.
that 26.2 sticker. All right, son.
That's funny.
I did that marathon.
That's really funny.
The law stopped me.
All right, we were able to find light in the tragedy. So on that note, I think we should take a break. The next music segment, AJ picked all the music out today, by the way, guys. So if you
Except
don't
for
like the
except for
music-
that Alkaline Trio song, I didn't pick that.
this is another interesting mix. We've got
It's still
Paper
a great
Planes by
song.
We've got Paper Planes by MIA, and then Giving My Sadness a Name by our brother Matt Butcher. And this has been Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. We'll be right back, guys.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make 'em all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in bureaucracy. Yeah, I got more records than the KGB. So, no funny business. Are you already on? Some murder. Some of them I let go. Some murder. Some I let go. All I wanna do is take your money. All I wanna do is take your money. All I wanna do is take your money. All I wanna do is take your money.
You and me, we were doomed from the start. Your wandering eyes, my rambling heart. But two warring families just couldn't have kept us apart. When we locked eyes at a crowded bar, standing at the station, and it's starting to rain. My baby is leaving me on a train. Don't look back and don't write. Don't worry about my pain. You're just giving my sadness a name.
I'm heading west. We were lovers at best, but never friends. Our story ends with a train rolling out and a kiss on the mouth, and to see you around when I'm back in town.
I treated you badly, you treated me the same. My mom always warned me about girls and their games. I came to this world crying, and not much has changed. You've just given me someone to blame.
Just giving me someone to blame.
You're just giving my sadness a name. We were lost, lovers star-crossed, the unforeseen on a movie screen. But we don't dare change or rearrange. We hide our fears with smoke and mirrors. Maybe we could just change our name. Standing at the station, and it's starting to rain. My baby is leaving me on a train.
when we're talking when we come back, because it seems like we actually have shit to say to each other.
And we're back with Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry for the third segment. We were outside discussing what tomorrow is, and the date today is 4/19, which would make tomorrow, a.k.a. 30 minutes from now,
About 30, yeah.
4/20.
Yeah.
It would be 4/20.
Man.
National Stoner Day of America, and something that we all used to partake in back in the day on the regular, and it was like one of our favorite days of the year.
We have videos
Yeah,
of basically what would be
the first
prototype.
podcast. Yeah,
Yeah. The first podcast.
I have them. I still have them.
Oh, that's...
They blow your
You
mind.
should burn
I'm
them.
sitting on the back porch, spiky hair,
Yeah.
blonde spiky
I
hair.
have hair.
You have hair.
I have hair. I don't have
Just
glasses.
Giant bongs everywhere.
I got an ego like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you think you're the coolest shit
Oh,
ever.
I was the best back then.
You were freestyling
God.
crazy.
Oh, dude, if it was the 70s, I would have had like a Camaro.
Oh, absolutely.
Like-
a Firebird,
Yeah, I would have
T-tops,
Oh, I would have been so rad.
jean jacket.
Crazy mullet.
Yeah,
Oh, short shorts. Short
Dukes.
shorts. Yeah.
proper Dukes.
Smoke Newports. Like men do.
And drive NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. Anyways, so
Those are the greatest videos ever, but I don't want anybody to see them.
no, I
Ever.
I should make copies just for you though,
That's also weird.
or or maybe I'll just bring them over and we'll watch them.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd
cool.
be fun.
You see
Oh.
what just happened there?
What?
Classic 420 moved. Drifting off subject.
Yeah, it's true. Very much so.
Look at that.
What was there ever like any ridiculous things that you would do on 420 because it was 420?
You know what's funny? 420, I sold my camera that I used in high school in my
did
photo
you?
class to a pawn shop.
To
And
buy
bought
weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
Happy 420.
Yeah. No, bad decision.
Oh yeah, but
Terrible,
really
terrible
bad
decision.
decision.
Yeah.
Because you probably got next to nothing for it.
It wasn't worth that much anyway,
Huh.
but still.
Would you get like a $25 bag, like quarter?
No, I got like 75.
God, now I just dated myself right there. Would you get a $25 bag?
Did
a quarter?
Did you buy?
Yeah.
Did you buy some
Yeah,
reefer?
of some regs.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
25 a
Yeah, yeah.
half eighth now.
Well, bro, we weren't smoking anything decent
I
back
know.
then.
Oh, no.
We were stoked for stems and seeds.
I
It
know.
goes right back
Bobby
to the
Brown.
mushroom.
Yeah.
The mushroom, me freaking out on the dude for hating on Budweiser.
Yeah, absolutely.
Goes right back to that.
Yeah,
Wow,
I don't
that's-
think we
now
were.
that
I don't.
is a
I,
very
I don't think
redneck
we were
thing to do.
doing mushrooms in the most friendly environments. We would just do them just to do them, but like that was probably not the right environment for the time for us to be on a hallucinogenic drug when you have other sober people in the apartment hanging out having a party.
It was,
Because no one's on the same level at that point.
no. The conversations get weird.
Yeah. Because you're thinking on a different plane.
Well, yeah, because two high people can have a conversation and it goes swimmingly and it not make any sense.
Right.
But when you have one person who's speaking gibberish and another person who's like, wait a second, fish do not wear ties.
Right.
Yeah.
The
But
conversation goes
fish should
different.
definitely wear ties,
Yeah.
clearly.
So
That's
we-
how you determine which is the boy fish and which is the girl
exactly.
fish. The boy
If
fish
she's
wear
not wearing a
ties.
bow on
Yeah.
her head, how are we supposed to fucking know?
You're right.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right. I mean, there's freaking red fish and blue fish, and one fish and two fish.
There are.
I was about to say he's going Dr. Seuss
with
on
ties.
I can do almost that whole book for you.
this. Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive because it's
He-
long as fuck.
Yeah.
It is fucking long as fuck. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
When you read it, you're like, how did we get here?
But you know what's funny?
How many books
You
did
know-
he jam into this book?
You know what's awesome? That book totally makes sense when you're on mushrooms.
Well, yeah.
It's the only time it does make sense.
You know why? Because you just repeat to yourself over and over again, like, yeah, red fish and blue
You're
fish.
so
One
wow.
fish,
And the
two
pictures
fish.
are. I've never. You know what? I've never thought that.
Exactly.
Green eggs and ham.
Oh, we already been there.
Oh.
that was the beginning of the show,
Yeah,
actually.
you missed
Oh,
that.
I'm gonna have to try this out. Mushrooms and Dr. Seuss books. This sounds fucking
I don't think
awesome.
you. I don't
Oh,
think you
it's-
should. You may
Listen,
never come back.
It's going to be a bad trip if you start thinking of green eggs and ham, basically, as we described it earlier, which was Corey's balls are green eggs and my dick is ham. And together, our genitalia makes a children's book.
I'd still eat it.
Yeah.
I still don't think
And
I,
read it.
I still don't think we're allowed to, even if this is an uncensored podcast, say our genitalia followed by children's book. I don't think we're allowed to say that.
But you already did.
Yeah,
We're
we just
also
did.
getting sued by the Dr. Seuss estate.
My books were written on acid, not mushrooms.
1 lawsuit, 2 lawsuit, red lawsuit, blue lawsuit.
There it is.
Sue crazy.
There it is.
Anyway, so what I was asking though, like, back in the day, on like a 420 party, you would have like everyone comes over, everyone brings like fucking 4 blunts and their 2-footer, and you sit around and you literally smoke a pound of weed amongst the people in the group.
Too much.
It was out of control, right?
Too much.
And then every single year you go to the goddamn mall and you buy one of those goddamn cookie cakes, and you have them write 420 on it because the guy behind the counter would do that. What was the name of that cookie shop?
I don't know.
It started with an F.
You've lost me now.
The cookie place in the mall. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was red. It was
red.
It was red, and it started with an F.
Miss Fields.
Miss Fields. That's it. You
No.
could buy those giant
What is that?
cookies in the shape of a cake.
It is Miss Fields.
Miss Fields. That's right. And they would write.
That was a
happy
place in the
420.
mall?
Yeah. Right when you walked into the mall before
we're
the food
talking
court
about
on the right hand
Altamont
side.
right
Yeah.
Cinnabon?
Fashion
Nature's
Square.
Table.
So across from Cinnabon on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
We know a lot about the Altamont Mall.
Yeah.
The fact that we just mapped out the geography of it. Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Been to the Altamont Mall too many times. You have no idea.
I've only been there a few times. I can map out other malls, but just not that one.
Let me tell you about
I'd like
the fact
to-
that
I'd like
you've
to
been there a
argue
couple
that-
times, but you don't know old school. Like, it was a white trash mall for a long time.
Yeah.
Like-
It's had something
Like the Magic Mall, but for white people?
No.
Yeah. Kind of. Yes, exactly. Kind of exactly like the Magic Mall for white
I don't
people.
Yeah,
know.
I've never been to the Magic Mall, but I want to go so bad.
No,
It's
listen,
the only place in the world you can still buy a beeper, by the way.
Listen,
Oh my, now that
when I explain
is
this,
the greatest thing I've ever heard because I need one of those. Just to have, call my beeper, babe. Call
it
my
is good.
phone.
if you tell them you're like, I always answer my beeper, so that then when they call you and you don't answer their beep,
Yeah, it's just like
that
beep,
you-
beep,
they're
beep.
like, oh, he hates me. Why? Because a beeper, if you're serious about a beeper and you were like, I always answer my beeper, and they're like, he has a fucking beeper, and he said he always answers it, I'm calling him. He doesn't return your call, bro. What? Why don't you like me? Why? Why are you not answering my
beeped you.
beep?
I beat you 7 times.
It's like, do you
said
know how hard it
always
is to
answer.
find a goddamn payphone in this town? Impossible.
I put 911
Oh my
at the
God,
end.
That's so funny.
I put 911 and 143 at the end.
How am I supposed to call you back, motherfucker?
That's so funny.
I told you it's important and I love you.
Oh, dude. Oh man, that you know what that just made me think of when they took the beeper and turned it into where you can get beeped, and when you beeped, you can actually send out a text on it. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
My stepdad had one because he's diabetic.
What, they come with like diabetic testing strips or something?
No.
And who were you texting about your diabetes? The
No,
dude
like-
with the mustache on the commercials? Now that I have my diabetes texter, you can text me your results.
No, it was.
It's got a little needle that it pricks you right there, and it beeps your blood and everything out. Your diabetes. Oh, you're good. Beep. Oh, it's my patient.
No,
It's
it
his
was-
diabetes. He's all right. He beeped me.
His levels look correct.
Never mind. Fuck you guys.
He beeps you back. It says eat a Snicker bar.
It seems like you've been eating too many Snicker bars. You need to turn it down.
You're gonna need to take a glucose pill. Oh shit!
Do you have your needles and syringe? Inject yourself now.
Quick before it's too late.
Anyway, you were saying.
I have no idea. Fuck you guys.
All right.
I said diabetes. and
Oh man, listen. Tomorrow, yeah. I never understood 420 to be honest with you, but it's great, I guess, once you actually start participating in the day. But I'm always working, just like when I'm always working on my birthday.
Yeah, I never work on my birthday.
I never work on my
I always
birthday.
take my day
I
off.
don't get it. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't mind it.
I like.
I just think it's a good excuse not to go to work.
I
Yeah.
know. But
I
it never
actually
works.
always request my birthday and
Always.
the next day.
Well, yeah, because you
Always.
drink till you fall down.
I might. I never do that. I want to try that. I might do it this year.
Do
I'm
it.
turning 26, July 1st.
What a nameless age you just said.
What is a beautiful
You're like,
age?
I should have the craziest birthday ever. I'm 26.
No, I didn't even
What?
say that at all. I said I'm down to drink myself till I fall. Wow.
Because
I just Seussed it right there. I just Seussed
You
it.
Seussed us all right there. Mind blown.
This is a new. You got Seussed. This is a reality show. I like it. Ashton Kutcher is gonna host it.
Oh, that'd be really funny.
You
dressed
drop,
as-
You got Seussed.
you drop a lame rhyme, and then at the end you're like, you just got Seussed, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh, I think I just did it.
with celebrities, you say something corny, and then like the whole show is just like reactions. It's the most boring show ever.
I think I should self-record myself.
Once again, I think
should do that. I should go around Seussing people.
Self-record yourself.
I should go self-record
You should.
myself and go around Seussing people.
It becomes the Blair Witch Project if you do that.
That's cool.
Okay.
the Dr. Seuss project.
Ooh.
It's the Cat in the Hat. Like, it just kills.
What the? Wow. That was not going there.
All right.
Do you have anything else?
Smoke, smoke,
No.
smoke. Eat,
Um,
and hang out.
oh, you know what we failed to do? Can you text this individual about calling in?
Yeah.
And see what that
working on
person's doing. Anyways, the computer. Let me do a little behind the scenes about the show right now. My Mac is acting whack at the moment.
No, boo.
Just got
That is
Seussed.
not. I'm
Boo
sorry.
hiss.
No.
Boo
Wait,
hiss.
wrong.
Boo
That
this
is
man.
not. That is not Seuss. That is like late '80s rap.
All right, I was gonna say my,
My Mac is whack, and it ain't coming back because I gotta look at this screen one more, go flat.
No, you should
I
use
mean-
attack.
Oh, there we go.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
anything-
I'm getting hacked.
Anything that
Ah.
actually would have ended in "ack" at that
Yeah.
point would have been good.
Well, I stumbled.
All right, it's fine. I believe in you, man.
I didn't mean to bumble.
You're fine. See, you guys have turned Seussing into '80s
Rap
hip
battle.
hopping.
And come out with an Adidas jacket and a 3-inch thick, wide gold chain rope.
I like that.
Yeah,
That sounds
but Dr.
awesome.
Seuss would say you would have a 3-inch Wayne Wolf, and it would be a silly animal with big ears.
Wayne Hof. I love it.
Shit balls. I don't want to take another break because we just came back from one.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't know why I look at my watch like I have a timer running.
I do that. I like looking at my not watch. People are like, why do you... Oh, man, look at the time. Why do you keep looking at your wrist? I'm looking at the time. It's got to go.
You just say random things. At that point, you look down and you're like, oh,
But you should be like,
it's time to feed
this
Buttercup.
this second.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Like, who the fuck is Buttercup? Is it a cat? Is it
Oh,
a
time to
dog?
take my riddle.
Wait.
How do you
My
know?
fucking goldfish.
I got it. When they say, why do you keep looking at your wrist? Like, it's time to go. And they're like, you don't have a watch. When I look at my wrist, it's time to go. No, is that dad? Did I just go dad?
I think you dadded us.
I just dad joked, didn't I?
Yeah, wait. Oh,
I don't
man.
have-
I think you should...
When I look at my
oh.
wrist, it's time to go.
Yeah, that's-
Oh, Dad! Not in front of my friends!
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
yeah.
But that's
it's
good
okay
for you.
you're a dad.
Yeah, you're a dad.
Yeah, but I don't want to be that dad. I'm
You wanna be
what,
cool
15? Well, yeah, but at the same time,
Listen, dude.
the fact that I'm making that joke now, Corey, this
listen.
goes with us talking about when do I start dad dancing. We
Right.
had this conversation.
Oh, man, I can't wait till I
So
start
if I'm
dad
making these
dancing.
jokes already, how
You-
many years do I have to dad dancing?
I mean, when was the last time you were out? When was the last time you were out downtown dancing? It's been a minute. You might already be dad dancing. You don't even know it.
I think I've been dad dancing
Yeah, you might have been.
long before.
You're dad dancing right now because when you dance with Maddie to these TV shows in the living room, you're dad dancing.
Oh. That's right.
You know what this? And it's okay because let's look at the reality situation.
Hey,
okay?
does this sound
Your
pedophilic?
dad-
hold on. Does
Don't
this
do
sound
it.
pedophilic?
Yes, it does
Don't do
already.
it.
Don't
Yeah.
say anything. Yes.
Yeah, with
Yes,
all due
it does.
respect.
Don't
you're
say
an
a goddamn
asshole.
thing. This,
Hold on.
I don't want this show to go viral because of what you're about to say next.
No, I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing to you. Hold me closer, daddy dancer.
Daddy dancer.
Is it just gay or is it
No, that's not pedophile. No.
just gay?
It kind of
I
sounds.
thought you were
well,
gonna sing that
actually,
one song that
Daddy dancer kind of sounded like a hoe talking to her pimp. Hold me
Oh.
closer, daddy dancer. Daddy dancer.
I thought you were gonna.
He's like
I,
the softest pimp ever. And he
Yeah.
strips for them after a long day at
Yeah,
work.
there you go.
I thought you were gonna talk about that one song from the '80s. I can't even remember who sings it now. It starts off, "She's only 15 years old. Leave her alone," they say. It's that song.
No. Keep singing. I don't know what song you're singing.
And the
No, go
chorus
ahead.
is,
Yeah.
"If I could fly, I'd lift you up. I'd take you into the night and show you a love like you've never seen." You know that song?
no.
No.
And
keep
she's
going.
only 50
What does he say next?
No, I don't know.
I think it's the same exact words
That's
you
possible.
just said.
But
he repeats.
They
Never
they start it right off the bat. Hey, this chick's 15 years old man. Don't fucking touch her. And then the chorus is, "I'm gonna lift you up into the sky and show you love that you've never seen."
Well, that's
Yeah, because she's
naturally.
15. You fucking
Oh, no,
perv.
no, no.
He's gonna kill her and send her to
thank
heaven.
you. That's exactly.
No.
It's gonna be a murder suicide.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he
No.
loves
That's what
her
that
so
song
much.
is saying. You
No.
haven't read deep enough.
Yeah, he
It's a
loves
murder
her.
suicide.
Yeah, he loves her so much that
They're going into
they're
that
gonna
good
die.
night together.
Yeah, it's meant to be. It
Um,
was already
It's
pre-planned.
pedophile. It's statutory rape song.
Well, yeah.
But
But
still,
it's a pedophile taking the 15-year-old to heaven with him.
Yes, it's a murder suicide.
Yeah.
after the pedophilia takes place,
Uh-huh.
that's
Right.
when the murder suicide happens.
Well, it's either them.
No, the pedophilia happens after the murder, before the suicide.
I gotcha. So it's like a
Necropedophilia.
suicide song.
Wow, now that is dark.
I told
Yeah.
you.
And
I
this was
told
like a
you.
#1 hit.
It was.
What's wrong with America?
You know, Grand Theft Auto. It's what's wrong with America.
Yeah, I had. You know what? You're so right about that. Because I was playing Grand Theft Auto 3 years ago, and my niece was maybe 5. And I'd just go around and do the missions and everything, but she and her brother were just whatever anyway. Long story short, she'd say, "Go pick up the hookers, deal, so you can hump them behind the trees."
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
that's
"What are you
right, yeah.
talking about?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Look,
And
go
it-
pick up that girl
She showed you how
and
to
go
pick up
behind
a
the
hooker in
tree, and then
game.
look, they're
The
humping."
car. Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
car
"Wow,
bounces. Yeah. You can pick up prostitutes in that game.
I can't believe that."
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was like, man, that's really funny.
I'll tell you what, man. The Grand Theft Auto New York, that game was incredible. The street bikes were
The
awesome.
first one we're talking about.
Are we talking about?
No,
No,
we're
we're talking about San
3.
Andreas.
We're talking about 3.
Or is- oh, 3?
3, the original, like one that was sandbox
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
The
No,
PlayStation
no,
2.
no, 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 no. Maybe it is.
Are you talking
Where's the
about
one that you could skydive? You
San-
could. You
It's
could.
later.
I thought that was based out of New York.
Vice City?
No, it was after Vice City. What
San
was the one?
Andreas?
It's
San Andreas. Yes, it's the
from
black
CJ?
guy.
Like CJ from
Yeah,
San
CJ.
Andreas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Tracy Morgan was one of the
No.
radio personalities
Oh,
for the radio
maybe.
stations. Yeah, he was.
Hey, that game was
I
cool.
love Tracy Morgan
He's playing Tampa
because he's
coming to
fucking
town.
batshit crazy.
You know what, though?
You should go to that.
When is that? Because I would like to see if he would do his Brian Fellows skit. I'm Brian Fellows. Why look at me, bird? I'm Brian Fellows. That's horrible. Maybe you could do one better.
We're gonna cut that out. You just did.
Now we're
a
gonna get
Tracy Morgan
now we're gonna get sued by Tracy Morgan
and Lauren Michaels.
and Lauren
Because
Michaels.
he brought up 2 names. I mean, that's a character owned by Saturday Night Live.
I
We're
wish you could.
screwed.
I wish you could. see the levels
NBC
right now.
lawyers
I
are
don't-
Well, wait. Aren't we gonna get sued
I
for
don't know what's
breaking down
happening.
that man's song?
what?
I just don't know what's happening right now with the garage band. I'm watching the levels. You know, I can watch the levels on it.
Jesus.
It's just doing whack ass shit. I don't know if it's recording or if it's not. It looks like the aggro crag going across my screen right now.
Oh, so we're gonna be fine because Michael O'Malley at the end gives me a fucking trophy. So you're gonna be victorious
Yeah.
on that.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm a big Mike O'Malley fan.
I know
You
are.
would be.
There's just something about everything he's in. I'm like, he's fucking awesome. I
Yeah.
fucking love Mike O'Malley.
Because he's a dad dancer.
He
Oh
probably
yeah,
is dad
let's
dancing.
jump back into that. The reality of the situation. Okay, it's perfectly okay for you to dad dance. Let me explain why.
I'm not there yet. I'm
yeah,
just
let-
saying.
let-
I'm a
let's
couple
just saying-
years away.
I'm just saying, not really. You're
Well, if
there-
I'm
you're
dancing with
there.
her,
I know what
when
I'm
you're
saying.
sitting-
What I'm saying is, you're in your 30s.
I'm 30.
Okay.
I'm not in my 30s.
No, you're in
I'm
your
30.
30s. You're in your 30s.
No, I'm not. I'm 30.
Okay.
Next year, September 1st of this year, I'll be in my 30s.
So what are you doing? Are you just hanging out on the doorstep?
I'm at 30. Yeah, fuck
So
you.
you're outside the window of 30. Like
No, I'm not
just hanging
outside
out on
the
front.
window.
Are you hanging out on the front
I'm
porch?
sitting on the sill. I'm Peter Pan in this 30.
Your stoop kid on your stoop.
Yes.
Okay. I still contend that you're in your 30s.
I'm not.
Listen.
I'm
okay.
about my 30s.
Okay.
Oh
So
shit, that's
so-
hard. That's hard. I like that.
you're in your 30s. You're dad.
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
You're dad dancing.
No, I mean, well, when I'm,
Yeah.
fine.
And you're dad
I
dancing.
mean,
Yeah,
are we
that's
going to
good.
the basis point? Just the
I
fact
know, I
that
mean,
if I dance,
That translates.
I'm a dad.
We go.
and
No. We
and
go to iBar. You're gonna dad dance.
Well, here's the question.
No, wrong. Hold on. Before
Okay.
you go further,
Okay.
I am angry right now.
You are. You're getting heated.
because I feel like my. Wait, hold on. This is the most ridiculous
It's
thing
gonna
I've
be
ever
good.
said in my
This is
life.
gonna
As
be
soon
good.
as I hear it in my head, that the way I dance at home with my daughter
Yeah.
is not the way I would dance out. But then I got scared because maybe it would be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe that's what my moves. Because when I dance with my daughter, I do a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of chicken.
Yeah, a little tchotchke action.
Yeah.
Anything that's gonna make her giggle.
It's very chicken.
Yeah.
We have a song.
Yeah.
When she does something, the song is "We did it, we did it, we did it." It's a thing we have, but
Okay,
that's
it's
my
cute.
little
That's a we did
half
it.
Russian chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken is added to everything.
I
It's
guess
just
it-
the movement.
I-
It's
It kind
robot
of it
chicken.
kind of looks like you're quadriplegic, paralyzed from your waist down in a wheelchair, skanking with your arm.
No, my legs
The
are
wheelchair, the wheelchair skank.
Yeah,
I like
my
it.
legs are actually
We did it. We
Kinda doing
skank
like
it.
a-
We skank it.
like a-
We skank it. Yeah. So maybe you're not dad dancing. Maybe you're just setting up your daughter to be a rude boy
yeah.
girl.
I guess.
Here's the deal, man.
They'd be tight.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
No.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all.
Here's the thing, though. Okay.
I think
can we-
what I'm doing
isn't
is
this
I'm giving
funny,
you
though?
a pass.
That-
I'm giving you a pass to dad dance.
No, but here's what I'm telling you is that the weird thing about this conversation is 5 years ago, we just wouldn't ever have a conversation about me dancing.
No.
So that already makes me dad dancer, I'm guessing.
No, you would dance back in the day.
I know, but it was bad, and I'm pretty sure that that's
You could.
what
dance.
I would go back to. Like, that's how I know how to dance. So then it was cool, but that was
It was total-
2005.
You're ashamed.
And now I'd be
We're-
out there and be
we're-
like,
You're ashamed.
We're total hipster dancers, by the way.
yeah.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
Like the indie step.
Yeah.
basically everything to the postal service.
Yeah, it's all the same moves. It's all and you literally can do it to like everything now.
Yeah. That's true.
Even the goth stomp is now being acceptable.
What is that?
Oh, it's when a bunch of goth kids are acting like they're stomping on imaginary bugs, and they're just kind of twisting one foot and stomping with the other, and looking like a tree, and doing like this like tree thing. Like they stand around and do like a tree thing, and then like goth stomping. Yeah, man.
Oh, goth stomping.
Yeah, goth stomping.
I thought you said golf stomping. I was
No.
so confused.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
I was
though.
like, what? Are you
That
going to pull out a
would-
putter and a driver?
No.
What the fuck are
no,
you
that's
talking
when you
about?
go and stomp out
Yeah,
a golfer.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna stomp you.
I know the goth stomp. Yeah.
You thought
hang
the
out at
golf
iBar.
stomp?
I thought you said golf stomp. I didn't know. I totally lost.
Waffle stomp.
But listen, telling dad jokes is fine at your age now. You're a dad.
I am
You
not.
can tell dad
hold
jokes.
on. So
I
you're
know.
telling me that this fucking podcast exists on the jokes of dad jokes? No.
What I'm saying is, I'm just saying it's okay. Don't get upset when you dad joke.
No, but
You
at the
dad
same
joke.
time,
It's
like
okay.
I don't want to do it here.
I know you don't, but
This
you
is
did, and
what's
it's okay.
terrible.
You dad joked.
No, you need to put me down. I'm a lame horse now.
Dude, just stop. I think it's
I'm a lame
beautiful.
horse. You need to put me down.
I think
We're
it's
not
a beautiful
eating you.
thing.
This is where Mick,
comedic
you have to
career
turn me into
ends.
glue. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is terrible.
Well, I'm not eating you.
Hey,
I didn't ask you to.
Well,
What the
I mean,
fuck?
put down a lame horse. You
Hey.
can eat a horse.
No, you don't eat the horse. What if it's cancerous and you
I'm
put it
just
down?
saying, like,
No, you just
it's
cut
not,
around it.
It's not
and
socially
fucking-
acceptable in the United States to eat a horse. Yes,
Or
I get it.
Or
but,
cancer.
the rest of the world eats
you know,
horse.
if you could eat cancer though, and if that was the cure, I'd eat it.
It's a pretty good point.
What if unicorns
That's
cause
a pretty
cancer?
good point. Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on.
Okay.
If you could eat cancer
And that was the cure.
and that was the cure,
I'd eat it.
he would eat it.
Yeah.
Stop the fucking presses. Wouldn't we all be eating cancer constantly if
I mean,
that was the fucking
that's like the old that was the old
Yeah.
that was the old joke for
Hold on.
years and years and years.
Basically what he just said is if I like chicken, I'm gonna eat chicken.
in a roundabout way. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what he said.
So yeah.
But that was the old joke for years though with the Michael Jackson thing. Like he'd always have these kids coming over to his house that were like terminally ill with cancer, and then he'd molest them, and they lived till they're our age now. And they were like, the joke was, what if the cure to cancer was Michael Jackson blowing you?
What happened?
Talking about the cure for cancer.
If that was the case, it'd still be wrong. Like wait. Are you telling me that okay? I'm dying. I have cancer. If I
Michael-
want to live, I gotta
the
eat.
cure-
I gotta eat Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's sperm.
I gotta.
has cancer.
No, you gotta
cures
just-
No,
you
no,
gotta-
his mouth
His mouth cures your cancer
through your dick.
through your dick. What if you're?
He sucks the cancer right out of you.
Whoa.
Or does he put the cure right inside of you?
Ooh.
What if he's going the opposite way?
What if he's the one actually giving you the
He's
cancer?
actually blowjobbing you. He's
Yeah.
blowing cancer-killing cells into you.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
this-
but he can only do it through your
Explosive.
dick.
Oh my
Yikes.
god.
and we already talked about how painful things to go up into
Yeah,
your dick is.
Oh, those BME Pain Olympics.
Pain Olympics?
Yeah, where they show all the people, all the videos of the short clips of like people castrating themselves
No,
or
that
smashing
shit's
their
real.
balls with a
What are you-
hammer.
what is
or
that?
shoving a nail through
Yeah,
their pee
and
hole.
that- What are you
Or
talking- what
piercing
is
their
he-
dang
now
through the
what is he
wang
talking
tank.
about?
Or nailing it to the table.
terrible.
What
Or
are you
cutting the
talking
sack.
about?
Or splicing it in the middle. The
That
Pain
is the most-
Olympics.
It's not real, but yeah, they have. It's a
Nobody
thing.
does that.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's
It's the
on the
Pain
internet.
Olympics,
It's
yeah.
there's
It's
real.
an internet thing.
Yeah.
It's people don't
But this
do
old.
that.
It's old,
it's
man.
old, yeah, but it's not real.
It's okay. It's because you dad dance all the time when all these viral videos are out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't watch all your memes.
Memes.
Oh, I think they're called memes.
Well, you know, do you wiggle your hips and nod your head when the map song comes on during Dora?
No, but I can sing it in
Spanish.
Wait,
He can
hold
sing
on.
in
You can sing it
Spanish.
in Spanish?
No, I can sing it in a duo with my daughter.
That's beautiful.
Actually, I sing it, and then
She repeats you.
hold on. It goes, "Who's the guy you want to know when you need? Who's the guy
Somewhere
you
to
need
go.
to know when you got someplace to go? What's my name?" And then I stop. She goes, "The map." And then I go, "Say it again, the map." Because that's exactly how the song goes.
So you're Biggie and she's Puffy.
She is indeed. My daughter is Puffy.
So she's the one dancing in the video.
Yeah.
So is it
like,
appropriate?
Yeah. I can't stop, won't stop.
All right.
The map.
So are we taking another break, or are we gonna end it here?
No, let's keep going.
All right, man. Well, it's time to
Take a
break
break
it.
then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll take a
definitely.
break, and then we'll come back with the fourth segment. Hopefully, we'll have a question from Christian, and then we'll fucking wrap this bitch up. Going into the third break, I have no idea what AJ picked. Oh, the promise ring. Tell everybody we're dead.
My favorite.
And it's AJ's favorite, and we're all in this together at Old Crow Medicine Show. You've been listening to Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of
What
Wizardry.
the fuck are you doing?
I burped.
I know you just.
And we'll be right back
Mouthing.
after this.
Caught without people or drink. I don't know what else to think, but I'm gonna grow wings and sing. I'm checking out.
tell everyone, hey, tell everyone that we're dead and tell them, hey, we are dead. Hey, tell everyone that we're dead and tell them, hey, we are dead. Then I'd say storms are born really far away out west of LA, where birds have kids like crazy, seagulls and turtle doves. So remember, we tell everyone, tell everyone, tell everyone, hey, tell everyone that we're dead and tell them, hey, we are dead. Hey, tell everyone that we're dead and tell them, hey, we are dead. So come right now, sugar and water will put me down, and that's alright. Come right now, sugar and water will put me down, and that's alright. So yeah, alright, yeah, alright, yeah, alright, yeah, alright, yeah, alright. So alright, come alright. Well, my friend, see your face so clear. A little bit tired, a little worn through the year. You sound nervous, you seem alone. I hardly recognize your voice on the telephone. In between, I remember just before bound up, broken down. We drive out to the edge of the highway, follow that lonesome dead end road sign. We're all in this thing together, walking the line between faith and fear. This life don't last forever. When you cry, taste the salt in your tears. Come, my friend, let's put this thing together and walk the path that worn out feet have tried. 'Cause if you want it, we can go on forever. Give up your jaded ways, spell your name to God. We're all in this thing together, walking the line between faith
and fear. This life don't last forever. When you cry, I taste the salt in your teeth. All we are is a picture in a mirror. Fancy shoes to grace our feet. All there is a slow road to freedom. Heaven above and the devil beneath. We're all in this thing together, walking the line between faith and fear. This life don't last forever. When you cry, I taste the salt in your tears.
But if it's this song, I never want to listen to it.
And we're back with the fourth and final segment of Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. We're going to roll right into our questions with Christian segment. We're going to give him a call right now, and then we'll just go from there. Hang on for us 1 second.
That's fine. We should. We've been talking about a collective, right?
What?
Hello.
All right.
Hello. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, he's a character actor now.
Yeah. I'm on board.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking sometimes.
hey, let us be the first to say officially Happy 420 Day, Christian.
Yeah.
I don't say that.
Oh,
I don't say
dude,
that. It's
yeah.
pointless.
Oh
It is-
yeah, look the
It is
hater.
my favorite holiday.
It is your favorite holiday.
Oh yeah.
So, do you have a question for us this evening? One who has many questions.
Yeah, probably do. But I just, I don't know. I've been kind of stuck making Boston Massacre jokes all week just because I don't know. It's my
told you.
fucking.
I won't
coping
accept it.
You
I
should've
won't
let-
accept
you
it.
should've let
I
me
won't.
drop
I won't
him
deal
earlier.
in
You
that.
should have let me drop him earlier.
No, I
Like-
don't want any of that. Come on.
Oh,
I mean,
man, I got a good one. I could
maybe I'm
exchange
not.
jokes
Maybe I'm
with him.
not. Maybe I'm not desensitized.
Well,
maybe that's the thing.
Coming,
My
coming
friend,
this fall, Danny Trejo in Boston Massacre 2. Run for your life.
that's a good one. I love the voice. Or like my friend
No,
ran in the
no,
race.
no. I need a question.
My
I
friend,
can't do this.
listen, hold on. My friend ran in the race and he finished in 5th and 7th and 15th place.
So, what's the question you have for us tonight?
I hate this.
Is there really a too soon boundary? I mean, because think about it. I mean, with all the kind of shit going on and like this shit happening, like, and what's the deal with the guys that pulled the shit off? They're like Croatian or something.
Chechen.
I thought we did Chechnya, and that's it. Didn't we deal with those fuckers already? Like,
didn't know-
Clinton take care of it?
The Russians.
I'm sorry, but Chechnya is not something that comes up in my database very often, or ever before. I forgot that Chechnya was a place before this.
That's
Yeah.
great.
I'm pretty sure those guys got ethnically cleansed a while ago.
They're not. They weren't acting on the behalf of their homeland. They were just radical idealists with bombs. That's what it boils down to. Let's jump on your question real quick, though. The too soon joke question. Now, there were comedians that literally were tweeting jokes about the Boston bombing as it was breaking live on the news, because I feel like the too soon joke is like the new thing. Like, people just want to get their name out there and recognized as
I'm the
being
one that said
first,
"fuck the Jews" when they bombed that building.
Well,
I was the first.
Yeah, I was
anti-Semitic to do it.
I was the first person to drop a joke about said topic or tragedy, whatever you want to.
Right.
So I think since there is a comedic force out there that is trying to be the first one, on the joke tip, I think it kind of kills the whole vibe of too soon, because it's like they're abusing it now.
I like to do the too soon the opposite way. I like to do the reverse too soon.
Yeah,
which is anytime somebody brings up like Lincoln, and they're like, Abraham Lincoln wouldn't do that, and just type like too soon.
Yeah.
Or like if they even talk about him getting shot, you're like, oh, too soon?
Yeah. What were you saying, Christian?
Oh, fuck you guys. Oh, that wasn't that great?
I'm just...
No.
I was just thinking, because I mean, AJ knows this, Corey. I don't know if I've ever talked to you about it, but I'm a big George Carlin fan.
Right.
And George Carlin, he said, like, comedy is about finding the line and then intentionally crossing it. Yeah. Because real comedy comes out when you talk about things that make people uncomfortable, things that they don't want to hear. That's the kind of stuff that. Because you want people to squirm in their chair a little bit when you're, ribbing.
It is a lot like Dick Uncomfortable. I actually was talking to you. Brought up something good. You brought up George Carlin and who he was, making you squirm in your seat, right?
Yeah.
I said to Corey, and I might get blasted for this, but I feel like George Carlin had to die for Louis C.K. to become right now who he is.
Well, they're very similar in the whole, like, truth sayer comedy kind of thing, but I see Louis C.K. is a little bit different. He's like his comedy is this guy that's living through the ultimate tragedy all the time, And I just watched Talking Funny, with the one with Ricky Gervais, Seinfeld, Chris Rock, and Louis C.K. all of them togetger, and which is amazing.
Yeah, it was a good one. I've seen it too. Talking Funny, yeah, I saw
that.
That's my cum spot right there, what you just said.
Your G spot?
Yeah, and
your G spot of
my
funny.
prostate.
The great part of comedy
just stroked. You named
one of the,
Seinfeld, Gervais, Louis C.K., Chris Rock, and who else?
That was it.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. And the thing is, Seinfeld does one of Louis C.K.'s jokes.
Wait, hold on. Where was Tracy Morgan during all of this?
He's not. But you know what you would get out of that in that particular Talking Funny. They talk about how you start out as a comedian, and how all four of them started out. It would be really educational for you because you're curious about getting into it.
Well, I know about Louis C.K. He started out absurdist, and he changed his whole act.
Yeah.
Well, they talked about that too, about how Seinfeld only drops 12% of his act each year and keeps the rest. Like he drops his weakest stuff and then just goes. But Louis talks about how like every hour he does is completely new material, and then Chris Rock is like, well, I kind of do the same. They even talk about like how when they get to the venue, whether or not they do a sound check or look for. And Chris Rock says the most blackest fucking thing ever. He's like, oh, I checked the whole building. I'm looking for the exits, all kinds of shit. I'm like, God, that's just something that someone that grew up in black culture would immediately do is make sure that there's exits.
Yeah. No. Hold on. Is he being funny?
No. He's being for real. He walks the building like he wants to know all the exit points, how he can get out. He's not being funny.
What? Come on.
He's scared. He's famous.
That's
I'm scared and I'm fucking anonymous.
Black culture.
So
like.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I don't know.
I just when you said it, when you were like Chris Rock is like, I look for all the exits. All I hear is fucking comedian Chris Rock voice in my head screaming at me like, I look for all the exits. Like as like deep as he gets into it.
All the exits.
It always sounds like comedy in that voice, that Chris Rock voice.
Right.
That's good shit. the exits.
He's probably not Southern.
No,
Also-
or a minister.
Honey child, we're gonna find all the exits today
Or
with
white.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money. How about I give you $1 and you just walk me out the front? That's my In Living Color. When he's that bum.
Okay,
What you
it's
eat
fine.
there? Oh,
I just got
chicken.
laugh uncomfortable.
I did.
Both did.
And it also affected my dick.
Oddly enough. Oddly
Oh
enough.
man, good shit.
All
Hey,
right, this is
Christian, I got a question for you, buddy. When the fuck are you gonna be in
What's
the
up?
studio?
What's that?
I said, when the fuck are you gonna come into the studio and sit down on the show?
Oh, well, I'm moving to my new apartment tomorrow, so once that's done, I'm free to travel on weekends again. So, like,
It's like he's on
you
house
know,
arrest. He's been in a work program.
yeah.
When he gets out of this apartment and this new one
Well,
is
no,
his.
no, it's just that my money situation's been so tight, I haven't been
Nah, I
able to
got
travel and do it.
No, it's cool, dude. I understand. All right, brother.
So,
Well, thanks
funny.
for the call. Thanks for the question. You knocked it out of the park as always. And we will not talk to you next week because we're not going to be doing the show next week. But hopefully, maybe we'll get you in the studio in 2 weeks from now. How's that sound?
All right, cool. And just one more quick thing for you guys. If you haven't seen this, there's it's from Comic-Con, and it's a reading of the first Star Wars done by all of your favorite cartoon voice actors fucking doing their best voices,
Oh, really?
scene by scene. Yeah, and the guy that narrates the whole thing is the dude that does Batman in the cartoons. It's fucking hilarious.
What's it called again?
I don't know. I have to look it up.
Good
I'll
info.
text it to
Thank you
Just-
for
it's not important right now.
explaining to us a YouTube video and not having the way to
title.
look it up.
I don't have it at the ready. I'm sorry. But I'll text it.
You could probably just type in the description that he just gave us in Google, and it'll come up.
And it'll be a Harlem Shake.
And it'll be a Harlem Shake, exactly, with Star Wars characters.
I really rickrolled you guys.
All right, buddy. Hey, thanks for giving us a call, man. We
All right.
will talk to you in a couple of weeks, and have a good one. We love you.
All right. Love you guys too. Peace.
Later.
You should have gotten him before he got us.
What?
Look, we're hanging on the phone with him. You should have hung up with
Well,
him.
I did. We hung up before he did. We went.
Well, yeah,
Gotcha.
but right through his goodbye, though.
Boom.
Ooh, good one.
You want to seem like movie stars? I mean, we gotta.
I'm not gonna cut off one of our
We gotta
buddies.
play this up. No, yeah.
Hey, if it was you
We have
calling
to
in,
roll.
I'd dump your ass.
Would you
over
cut
twice
off
a
your
second.
left? Would you cut
Listen.
off your balls?
Corey.
You won't cut off your friends.
Corey. We're working on iTunes.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
We're gonna have to leave the little people behind. You know what I mean? Like,
In your eyes, I'm one of the little people, asshole.
no. This is all your This is all your equipment. So
You're a necessary
you're
evil.
the only person. You're the only person that is equal. or
Don't nod your head, you son of a
slightly
bitch. He's over
less-
here nodding his head in agreement.
You're the only person that's equal or slightly less than equal
No, I wasn't agreeing
that I
with him.
need.
I got you.
It's
This,
just like
this symbiotic relationship we have.
right.
Oh,
I
so
am
you're
a
gonna-
parasite.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
just
you
be
are the
star.
host.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got you.
So I'm
Oh,
fucked.
it's exactly like this show.
I'm dog
You are the
shit.
host, and I am the parasite.
I'm dog shit.
And he is a parasite of a
No,
parasite.
you are the dog shit that I picked up the parasite from.
So in all actuality, I'm the home of the host.
No, you're the home of the
No.
parasite.
Oh, I'm the home of the parasite
Right.
that
You're
takes
the
home in the
host.
host
You're the
that he ingested by eating
host
shit.
of the parasite that already took over a host.
So Bob Saget.
Oh, it's just
Who's
cum.
well? Wait,
it's
who's
just
the,
cum in your mouth.
Wait,
at
who
this
was the
point.
guy that took over Bob Saget in America's Funniest Home Videos?
Tom Bergeron.
Yeah,
Tom Bergeron, yeah.
Yes, I answered that right away.
I know. I remember you talking about that last time, and I was like, "Oh, that's his name."
Oh, that guy.
He did Animals Funniest Animals
that
too.
guy does. That guy must hate his fucking life. He also hosts that Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah,
You
he's
know-
actually won Emmys for that show now.
Really?
What?
Yeah, Emmys.
He's
He
a
does
loser.
nothing. He does actually. He is so very America's Funniest Home Videos on that show that it's ridiculous. Like
Well-
the way he sets everything up.
Well, check out
with-
that double tango, and oh no, don't do that! Oh, because Bob Saget had the
It's like
best
a
ones. I think.
boing.
Yeah. Here we have. We're gonna come in with my left and my right. Oh no! I tripped over your foot. Oh damn!
All right, I think this is a good enough spot as any to call it a night.
Fine.
We have to. I mean,
I
if
guess.
we're gonna keep it under 2 hours, I have to do it right
America's Funniest Home Video Movie Moments.
now.
Yeah.
Those are them.
That was good.
Thank you.
All right.
From here at Runway A38 Studios in Orlando, Florida, we are Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry. Don't call us eggplants.
There's a zombie movie in my pants.
And we're impossible to hate. Wait, no, I fucked that up.
Fucked it up. I'll say it
You-
next
you-
time. Hold on.
no,
Start over.
let's
Start
just
over.
start
Start
over.
over.
Live from Studio A38 Run. Wait, fuck. All right, take 3.
God, hold on. I got.
I'll cut this all out. Ready?
What's my motivation? What is my motivation?
You are
You're
now
about to,
host.
you're about to storm the beaches of Normandy.
You're actually about to host America's Funniest Home Videos
I like
of an
that
actual
too.
recording
I
of
like
the
that too.
soldiers
Okay.
storming the beaches of Normandy.
I like
Okay,
that.
but so they're going on to Normandy, but I have to be
The narrator.
America's.
Yeah.
But
that's-
let's break it down. You're
that's
gonna,
my-
you're
Yeah,
doing,
yeah, that's
my
your
motivation.
motive.
yeah. Okay,
Okay.
so you're gonna be eggplants. I'm zombie movie. You'll close it out.
Oh,
Okay.
you want to go that way?
That's how we'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So
So thanks for hanging in there with us, guys. You're listening live from Runway A38 Studios here in Orlando, Florida. This is Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry.
don't call us eggplants.
It's a zombie movie in my pants.
Easy to hate and No, it's bad. It's bad. Start over. Hold on.
He fucked it up
One more
too,
time.
and
One
it's
more
his
time.
thing.
One more time.
All right, one more time.
Okay, we're gonna cut all this out. This
Yeah,
is all cut out.
it's all going out in post.
You guys don't even have.
You
to
don't
worry.
even understand.
Did
It's-
you
it's
think
gonna-
that was good?
It's gonna sound perfect.
Can
Did
I
you-
say
on
the
the podcast.
Did you
runway?
think
Can
that
I say the
sounded good?
runway A38?
Yeah, you can do that live from
Oh,
Runway
yeah,
A38
yeah.
Studios.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
We're
here we
gonna
go.
cut.
Ready? Here we go.
All
Here
this
we
is
go.
gonna be cut. You're
All
gonna
of
edit
it.
this.
All
right?
of it. All of it's coming out. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
En vivo del Correl Placer de A308, aquí en Orlando, Florida.
You've been listening to Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry, live from Runway A38 Studios.
No.
here in
Did we
sunny-
just turn on the SAP?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah?
we did. Yeah.
Let's start over. One more time. I'm sorry.
Thanks for hanging in there with us, guys. This has been Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry, live from Runway A38 Studios here in Orlando, Florida.
Wait.
Don't call us
Last time.
No,
wait,
no, I'm cutting
wait,
it.
no.
It's
No,
over.
Please
All right,
stop. Please
okay,
stop. Listen
okay.
to this idea
Yeah, uh-huh.
real quick.
Mhm.
Pugsley's here.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
the first one, don't call us eggplants.
It's a zombie movie in my pants.
It's a zombie movie in my pants. It's perfect for you.
Okay.
Easy to hate, impossible not to love.
Okay, we got it.
Okay.
I'm
let's
cutting
go.
all this out, by the way.
No, you're not.
I know.
Zombie
I know.
Here we
Yeah,
go. Ready?
leave it,
Let's
this
go.
is good. That Spanish shit was good.
It was. It was
It's
awesome.
a zombie movie in my pants.
Hold on. We gotta go quick.
Here we go. I know.
go.
We're
Okay.
killing time here. Ready?
Okay.
Thanks for hanging in there with us, guys. You've been listening to Corey and AJ's Degenerate School of Wizardry, live from Runway A38 Studios here in Orlando, Florida. Don't call us eggplants.
It's a zombie movie in my pants.
Easy to hate, impossible not to love.
Thanks for hanging in there, guys. We will see you next week.
Happy 420.
Woo.